Now we're talking beef.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rams Over Baghdad. I'm Albie. I'm hosting this show. This is the show I host. On this, the 20th of July, 2024. Joining me today, we got DJ. Hi, DJ.
Hello.
Everything going good? Everything going great? Feeling good?
Oh, I'm just very tired today.
Okay. All right. That's, I guess, good. Sure. We also have Mary. Are you also tired?
Yes, I'm also sleepy. This is the sleepy cast.
We'll do the sleepy cast. Okay.
I brought caffeine, but it might take a while for it to work.
Okay. And finally, we have Sean, the person who stands with me on instant coffee is a terrible thing, and Mary's committing a sin every time she drinks it.
I mean, does it count as coffee if it's instant coffee? Like, is it actual caffeine, or is it just
It's
like
brown in water.
dirt?
It's really good.
I love me some brown water. Yeah. Mary, what are you doing?
It gets the job done. Like, I'm the only one awake right now, so I don't want to wake everybody up with our noisy ass, like, electric kettle and having to deal with the French press and all this other
How else
BS.
do you make it?
Well, when I make the instant coffee, I take a mason jar, fill it up with some water, put it in the microwave for 1
Wow.
minute, and then
There you
add
go, okay.
a little scoop full of the Folgers Instant, and I'm ready to face the day.
My
You're
God.
nuking the water. I never thought of that. Okay.
Well, it takes less time, and
You're
I don't
not wrong.
want it to be that hot. Like, I want it to be drinkable, like, instantly. And when I do it like that, it's 130 degrees, and I can just start sipping on it. It's very good.
Ugh. And
She's not
hot
wrong.
coffee?
Wait, do you have it black? Because my answer is I just put milk in it or put extra milk to cool it down.
No, I sometimes I like the shitty, like, hotel coffee kind of taste.
Great.
I don't know.
Yep. I'm
Punishing
fine.
myself.
I'm fine with instant. Mary does it a special way. I wouldn't do that, but I'm fine with instant.
Well, I have better coffee for
Okay.
later.
Yeah,
Better air quotes.
but that takes so much effort.
Well, no, this one's in a can.
Oh god,
my
okay,
God.
fair enough.
Spoilers, I guess, for drink time, but
To be fair, if I was morally against energy drinks or something, I would probably just do instant coffee.
Yeah.
But I'm not, so I just drink energy drinks like a DJ. But
it's
Mary,
like the Crystal
Crystal
Light or Mio of, like, coffee or whatever.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, it's good to know we all have our flaws, I suppose. Let's talk now about drink time.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, I got two, so can I go first?
Yeah,
and
sure,
then I'll
go
go
ahead,
second
hit
after.
it.
I'll go at the end.
Hit it, my friend. Hit it.
Well, my method of waking up is not to have coffee or energy drinks, is to get lit. And I've got
Oh my God.
what are these things? A cocktail in a can. That's it. It's a cocktail in a can. Inspired by Sean, I've gone with this Wonderland Cocktail Company. You're the last one to have a cocktail in a can, I think. And this Wonderland Cocktail Company is just like Brewdog's Cocktail Company, like, cause this is kind of getting a thing, like, not just like cocktails in a can, because that's a thing, but like this is 10%, so like it's actual. Like, it's bar quality cocktails, apparently. That's the thing. That's yeah, in a can. That's the thing that's starting to get big. Is like, because we used to have a ton of these things that was like, hey, pina colada, or here's a mojito, but it's like, it's also 4%, 5%, and that's not a mojito. So like, yeah, a lot of them were just dog shit. So this is my first like bar quality cocktail in a can. I also went with this, a Cantarito Paloma, which I've never heard of before.
Okay.
I've heard of Palomas, but not the first part. Yeah.
I've never heard of this before. Sean, go ahead. Yep.
Yeah. Even on the their website says bar quality cocktails in a can. What does bar quality mean? I don't.
Higher strength, quality, fresh juice, fresh juice, shaken.
Fresh.
Or stirred, yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. In a can.
Also on the website, they have like different flavors, and you should have got the espresso. You should have got the espresso martini.
Espresso martinis are so like played out. Everyone is drinking espresso martinis. All my friends drink espresso martinis. Everyone loves
Everybody
an espresso
listens
martini.
to that song by Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso.
I have not seen
espresso martini.
Cantarito Paloma ever. So apparently a Cantarito Paloma is made with Caceres. It's their tequila. It's their brand of tequila. Oh, that's way too shiny. It has tequila blanco, grapefruit juice, orange juice, lime juice, and agave syrup. Which sounds good. Much better than a fucking espresso martini.
I just Googled it, and the Cantarito part is a specific kind of cup that's used in, like, Jalisco, Mexico. It's like this, like a clay jar. And I realized that's the same fucking clay jar that they have as a logo on Jarritos soda, like the Mexican soda.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I know those.
That's how you serve
fun.
drinks in Mexico or something.
Or its closest Western sibling, an aluminium can.
Yes.
And then at the bottom it says, travel down the rabbit hole with Wonderland cocktails and enjoy bar quality serves in the blink of an eye. Chill, pour, enjoy. I've done my chilling. I am doing my shaking because it also asks you to shake for a bit. Does it? I'm going to shake it because I want to shake it. It's been in the can for a bit. And while I also got this fun little glass, it's a jackhammer. It's an IPA that they make, Brewdog, and it's this like two-third pint. You can kind of see it there. Little glass. It's also like really thin, and it's got a wine glassy feel to it. It's weird.
It looks like it would break.
Yeah, it really is thin. But I like this like weird ribbing and stuff like that. A hot tip that I like with this glass is because it's really thin here, you can get a nice big chunk of like normal sized ice in there. And then you can just put your spirit in there and just use that as a little spirit tumbler. And just get it all in that ice. It's really sneakily good.
And so this says to garnish with the grapefruit. So where's your
I don't have grapefruit. It smells pretty good. I'm gonna go silent. Well, I don't think I can pour.
No. Great pour again.
Okay. Man, he's pouring. He's pouring skills.
Saying it looks like grapefruit soda. I don't know.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad though.
Definitely a cocktail.
Yeah, it does actually look like grapefruit soda. At first, I thought I was like, "This is almost clear. This is disappointing."
Yeah, no.
It's all right.
Could use a bit more fizz on it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's some
like
fizz. There's some fizz. This glass really holds the fizz. Look at the bottom there as well. There's bubbles all over that glass. It's weird. Oh, it's strong. It's very grapefruity.
Oh, that's vodka.
Yeah, that's tequila. Yeah. That's tequila. Grapefruit.
Whoa, that's ooh.
Yeah, I'd be worried about canned tequila. I don't know.
What's wrong with it?
We'll find out in about 5 minutes.
Even good tequila, like, sometimes there's a little bit of
funk. Yeah, tequila always has that funk. It's not bad. It's weirdly gotten very warm. Or maybe it's just like the alcohol's making it feel real warm. But it feels like a warm drink to have. The grapefruit's not my favorite. So it's real like it's not sweet grapefruit, obviously. It's just grapefruit. That's grapefruit. You're really hoping for the orange to like sweeten this up, and the agave syrup. It does an okay job. It's like those it's like those cocktails you get. It's like, hey, this is gonna have a funk to it, and some fruit, and that's alright. But it's gonna be the alcohol's gonna be there. And it's not really going to be fruity. Not my favorite type of cocktails. I'm sort of like a pina colada, like make this thing real fruity and just easy drinking. But there you go. I figured it would be fine. Again, I'll probably get different ones. I'll get your espresso martini at some point, Sean. And I'll probably drink it straight from the can as it God intended or something.
It does say to pour on the website. But I'm guessing most people don't pour it out. Most people.
No. I mean, when you buy these things in a can, you're usually drinking them for like getting drunk on nights out and stuff like that.
You need the portability.
Yeah. You're taking these to a park and you're drinking them on a bench or something.
Maybe don't do that though. You know, like
oh yeah, I definitely people that definitely do that.
Getting ready to go dogging.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got a 4-pack, a quick 4-pack.
I don't want to know what the fuck we're talking about with dogging now. I don't. It's not. This is a child-friendly show.
Google it.
Don't get us banned, please. Twitch
is in a weird place right now. You're saying okay.
That's fine. They don't. They're not watching.
Yeah, just don't show your screen on the stream if you're doing it.
Yeah, don't show the action and happening.
No, I'm good.
But
this is not Michael Vick's kind of dogging.
All right, no, that's fucking unnecessary. Stray thrown at. That's a stray shown at Michael Vick.
What did your guys do with this guy too? Oh god.
Anyways,
this is okay. I'll keep drinking it. It's not my favorite. But I wanted the weird one.
Very fine.
I shall. Who wants to go next? Who also has weird?
We scared our host. I don't know. He's like,
yes.
Like, what the fuck are these people talking about? I'm not doing a show with these folks this long. Good lord. All right.
I don't have anything good. So
all right, go ahead, Sean.
Next time I'll get some good alcohol, but I didn't get anything.
I got nothing next after, so you're good.
I'll carry the next one. This one has something crappy. I'm in a bad place, you guys. I need to be more happy. So, good thing you have this can of Junie.
What is that? Is that
sparkling tea with adaptogens?
What adaptogens? Right, sure.
Of course, adaptogens.
Oh,
no, everybody.
Is the lady carrying a surfboard?
Yeah, or a cucumber.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It is tropical flavored, so I guess that makes sense.
See, I thought it was a cucumber.
Yeah, cucumber's tropical. Yeah, I thought it was a cucumber drink as well. Then I read tropical, and I was like, wait, it's got to be something else.
This can promises to boost your mind because it does have green tea and also lion's mane and Risha mushroom. And
mushroom.
Acroi cherry. So all the good things.
Now I feel like you've had adaptogens before. I feel like adaptogens is nothing new to this podcast, I swear.
I've never heard the term, but it's like some...
Why have I heard of adaptogens?
Herbs that support the body's ability to deal with
herbs.
Stress. Yeah.
Hippie bullshit, yeah.
Yeah.
I like to buy those drinks.
Yeah, you do.
Because I think they're weird, so that's why I buy them.
A bunch of weirdos.
So.
I have a feeling I think I heard the word adaptogens on like a Twitch, like, I'm trying to sell you on these fucking drinks. Why don't you buy my new drinks? These aren't Huel. These are adaptogens. And I looked into them and I laughed my ass off at like the stupid concept. I think I even like in the Discord I was like, adaptogens, they're the future drink or something. I bet you search it, I'll probably be there.
Or they're in like a Metal Gear Solid game.
Yep. Of course.
So is this like...
I was gonna say, like, one of the Google questions when you search adaptogens is, do adaptogens give you a buzz? Like, can you get high?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And my main goal is I want to get a CBD soda or something like that.
Yep.
But also, there's very few places that sells them, and it's kind of weird. I don't want to go into a place just to buy CBD soda.
Boy,
I don't know.
They're all over the liquor stores.
Yeah. Does it have to be liquor or something? Because I'm pretty sure I can see it on Amazon here.
They're not on Amazon really, but they're not all in liquor stores in Columbus. But they're not in that many places though. Anyways,
I can't believe this is how we get Sean to try ayahuasca on a stream. This is gonna be great. I'm so excited for this.
Oh. I mean, it's sparkling tea, so naturally this is gonna be terrible.
Okay, sparkling tea.
Sparkling tea with adaptogens, and has no sweetener whatsoever. So yeah, this is this.
Tastes like medicine.
Delicious.
Not that. No, it tastes like unsweetened tea, but also has the terribleness of sparkling water. So
Okay, so I was gonna ask, is it like the carbonated water with a hint of flavor? Is it like that? So is it a hint of tea flavor? Oh God, or tropical?
Well, yeah, a hint of like lemon and natural flavors. Yeah. But you know what? It's inoffensive, I guess. So there you go. It's not like the previous teas I had, which was actually terrible. This is kind of and hey, and maybe it will make me happy, like it says. Maybe the can's not lying. Maybe I'll be happier. I don't know.
So what is it? What is the blurb about making you happy? What does it say?
Yeah, I want to hear their bullshit.
Yeah, this is what we want.
We hear this.
Adaptogens.
Juni is infused with adaptogens and nootropics.
Nanotropics, okay.
Oh,
Nootropics, whatever.
Nootropics.
Yep, we all know of those nootropics.
Of course.
Nootropics to evaluate.
The fuck?
Evaluate your body, your mind and body. Our Super 5, that's capitalized by the way, blend works together to renew your energy, enhance your focus, and elevate your overall wellness. With every sip, you'll experience calmness of mind, a refreshing vitality of body, and a burst of brightness to your day. Here you go.
This drink is manufactured by life coach husband and wife team that do a podcast. So yeah, so that's probably why it's bad.
Oh, great! I've got your Juni's Super 5 Better For You blend right here. And it says, we mindfully max out every can of Juni with 5 of the biggest hitter adaptogens and nootropics. I think you mentioned them before anyway. They're the green tea, brain health and metabolism. The ashwagandha, it's memory and endurance. Lion's mane is stress and anxiety. Reishi mushroom fights fatigue. And your acerola cherry is vitamin and antioxidants. I thought you were saying acai cherry, and I was like, huh.
I don't know. Say words. Yeah, they're right there. Yeah. It only has 4 of them, so fuck the 5th one. But yeah.
Zero sugar per can. Hey.
Yeah. Well, actually, it has one. It has less
fucking
than.
Liars.
It has 1 gram of fiber. So there you go. These are 1 gram of fiber, I guess. Anyways.
Delicious.
And you know what? This is basically a 0 grams of sugar drink, so it's not terrible for that, I guess.
Wow, it's June.
That is really bugging me is on their website. All of the pictures of the husband like prominently features his weird colored contacts, and they really bug me. I don't know. I hate them. He should stop.
Yeah, they are clearly the contacts.
What?
I'm surprised you could buy this. This looks like a fake shop, honestly, this website. Their swag is almost nothing. It's weird.
They must have a good distributor because I think this is in Walmart's. I think I got this in Walmart.
Oh my god, yeah, it's everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of everywhere, yeah. So
Targets, Walmart, tons of Targets, yeah.
I wonder, do they still have that terrible Chuck Norris drink at Walmart?
I don't think so. But maybe. Walmart has weird. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, now that I'm happy, you guys.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm glad.
Great. Okay.
Speaking of happy things, I want to combine 2 things that are terrible.
He's doubling down.
I bought
this. My god.
Speaking of good things.
Yes.
2 terrible things: Lunchables and candy shaped like food.
Yes.
I have Lunchables.
We've reached the Lunchable stage.
Gotta drink your 0 sugar so you get all your sugar here.
I like terrible things. Yeah.
What the hell was happening with Lunchables a couple months ago? Mary, you probably remember this. This was on the news, wasn't it? Like Lunchable had lead in it or something like that?
Great.
Or
what?
I thought it was salmonella or something.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit.
Yeah, well, we Lunchables are like the most unhealthiest things to eat.
How liquid's that liquid paste?
Oh,
How
liquid.
runny is that shit?
it looks pretty runny.
Man,
I feel like you don't want it runny.
Is it bad that in my darkness I kind of want a Lunchable right now? There's like I can taste it. I can almost.
No, the
The
blandness is
turkey
all right.
one with the
Like
cheese,
the-
and maybe like
yeah,
a cracker
exactly.
sandwich.
Yeah.
This is delicious.
This is very runny.
Yeah, it's so runny.
Yeah,
You might as well just chug, or don't chug that, because I know you will, but
This boy out here.
you might as well just chug it.
Well,
I don't see how that would stay on your discs of pizza base, whatever that is.
You just gotta use it a little at a time, let it soak in. It did a hardtack, which I'm sure those things are about as hard as a brick, though.
So before you get into it, is there different flavors for any of these things?
Yes.
Okay, does it say it on the box, or I'm hoping.
I forgot, so how about somebody look it up for me?
Okay,
That's great.
I hope it's not pizza flavored.
I kind of hope it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there's your base. Yeah. Now, is it like thin crust? Has it got a deep dish like edge to it to hold that runniness in? Oh,
It's pretty thick actually. Yeah, for gummies, it's probably too thick.
You think you could like press it down to like make a little well for that paste?
A little bit, but
There you go. There you go. Now you're a pizza maker.
Sorry, I'm putting my pepperoni one first. I'm sorry.
Sure. Yeah. Going Chicago style. Yep. Cheese on top.
I guess I'm gonna make one without the sauce because I don't want to fuck this up. First time.
The crust is tropical fruit, the pepperoni is cherry flavored, and the cheese is pineapple.
Huh.
Pineapple.
Is the sauce got a flavor?
Fruit jelly? I don't know. Just
Great.
sugar, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't. Prizes is already falling off.
They also have a Lunchables made with the cracker things. Yeah, they have a candy Lunchable with crackers.
A gummy cracker variant, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 different kinds, like 2 different. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here's my pizza.
Here's his like taco pizza.
Hard as a brick. It's going.
Num num.
Okay, I'm gonna get fucking Lunchables for the next podcast.
I think he likes it. I think it's all right, isn't it?
It's kind of hitting. It's kind of fire. I don't know.
This is gummy candy. They got me out.
Yeah.
I fucking hate candy that's just shaped as a food. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Because they're hard as shit. But this is actually kind of so soft.
That's good.
This isn't too terrible. Probably because this is like brand new, so that's why they probably got made like less than like a couple months ago. So this still acts kind of good. But yeah, it's not that flavorful. So it's kind of tastes like good.
So 2 questions, and they can probably work at the same time. Do you think you can taste the flavors separately? Like, is that fucking cheese actually pineapple-y? Is that pepperoni like actually cherry, you said?
No.
And then second question is, you know how Haribo like have that white underlayer that's like the soft chewy, the soft gummy?
Yeah.
Is the pizza base like that? Are any of them like that, or is it all kind of hardish gummies? Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's good. That's pretty good.
That's not right. That the crust is like the best part.
The softest part.
They fucked up pizza.
That's the hill you're gonna stand on. With this, yep.
Okay, sorry. We'll quickly roll.
Yep.
Of course,
I
you gotta
think
give
you
it a little
should
bang.
do one pizza for science.
You gotta do one full pizza here. You gotta put it
If
together.
the fruit jelly is what makes everything tied together even better.
If you want to go grab a pair of scissors, I can.
These are meant to be for kids, guys.
There we go.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, that doesn't seem.
It is
Okay, there's some
Very
there's some
liquid, yeah.
too liquidy.
It is, yeah, it is. Yes.
Okay, he's gonna have that. That's how you get ants.
Quickly
folks.
make your pizza.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all over my fingers now.
Delicious, like a kid. He's gonna
This
eat.
is-
It's gonna be
This
good.
is
Nope.
this is concentrated Jello. Jesus,
Oh, you were right. Fruit jelly. Yep. Yep.
this is Jello. This is actually Jello. Liquid. Jello.
Do you think you are meant to put your pizza in the freezer for a little bit to solidify that fruit jelly?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know what? I didn't, so fuck it. And also, they're not hard now, so it's probably worth it.
Yeah, it's probably better this way.
So there you go.
Yeah, use the box for your mess.
Fuck God. Hello.
Oh no, he's going into a diabetic coma. Oh no, it's too sweet.
Has this gone better? Is that better with the jelly?
It's actually a lot better. It's pretty good.
Wow,
Wow,
look
really?
at that.
Wow, the jelly
Look at
worked.
that.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. I'm sad
It's
to
like-
say.
8 out of 10. Look at this.
This is actually really good.
Now someone's happy.
Yeah, yeah, this is actually not bad.
Yeah.
Albie ruined it with his easy joke. Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
I have diabetes,
That-
guys.
Uh,
I'm gonna die now.
I'm taking shots over here, and I made an easy joke. Listen, you gotta take the layups. You know what I mean? Like,
There you go.
I just want to drag my joke down into the coffin of
Okay.
I enjoy that as Mary have just said, they've made like a reverse pizza where you got to make your pizza and instead of cooking it, you now get to put it in the fridge so the liquid solidifies,
Mhm.
and then you can actually eat that like jelly pizza properly.
Yeah, not bad. I liked it.
So does anyone know the alternates? You said they have the original lunch bowl, but you also said there were like 4 others.
When I was looking
And-
this up, I saw that they also have like the cracker and meat style
Yep.
in a gummy,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
which that looks disgusting. I don't know why you would like pizza.
Why,
sure,
pizza
that's
makes
fun.
sure, right? You're making a pizza, but yeah, like that. Like there's no liquid there. There's no fun part of it. You're just like putting pieces
Wash
of
my
gummy
hands.
together. Like I don't. I want to find. I wonder if they make like a good Lunchable. Like what's the? Do they make like a? Somebody made like a. Hey, here's a fancier Lunchable.
A healthy Lunchable for adults? I don't
Sure.
know.
That doesn't exist.
I'm not saying healthy. I'm saying more fancy.
I enjoy that I found a link to buy these gummy pepperoni kits on Amazon.co.uk. Only £20 for 2 of those kits, so that's nice and cheap. And then for some reason on the diet type it says keto approved, which doesn't seem
Well.
right to me.
Okay, yeah, it's not. This is the opposite of keto. Whatever the opposite of keto is, it's
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, yeah, that was like $5. So
Nice.
don't buy it. But
All right, $5 is a lot even for it in America. Well, it said 180. I guess 180 grams of something at $5 is still kind of a lot. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
yeah, they make a bunch of adult Lunchables now that I look this up. They're just
Oh, yeah.
They're just packaged like crackers and cheese or whatever.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
like, they have like nuts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, a cheese board is an adult Lunchables kit just on a fucking wooden plate. That's all.
But I want to buy them
It's
from a
just packaged
store.
charcuterie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an adult Lunchables. Oh, he's gone.
Goodbye.
Get myself insulin so I don't die when it's rain. Sorry.
That's a
Oh,
good
fair
idea.
enough. Yep.
It's pretty
Thurman, you got anything? Usually you have something that would relate to this happy mind
No, I don't have.
kind of
I
drink.
mean,
No?
I guess I got Hold on.
Yeah, yells. So Shinsuke Nakamura's drink of choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Chrysanthemum
what is it?
drink.
See, I was right.
Oh,
I was
Chrysanthemum
fucking right.
tea
He's
drink.
got this weird bullshit happy mind drinks. Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Yeah.
See, you guys get all these great drinks. Like, we're gonna make a drink out of flowers, and we'll sell it to Americans, and it'll work. Like, we get nothing like that.
Hey, listen to me. I don't know. I think I did. Did I do this one before? Did I do a Yao's
Nah, I've
before?
never heard of this.
Can somebody start going through our podcast history and start counting all the drinks so I have a firm list?
Made a doc.
We should have made a doc, and we should make a doc right now if somebody wants to get on that and just start.
I have thought about that. How I may have gotten the same drink before. So
okay, so somebody sit down and make a doc right now for me. Thank you.
But don't do that.
Docs and do it.
Do not go through our past episodes.
Yeah, I'm not
So
saying.
can you spell the drink again? I didn't see it.
Yaos.
Oh.
Now, do you understand my Shinsuke Nakamura joke? Sean will get it. Yeah.
So, what all is in there? Is it like soy milk based or what?
From what I'm googling, it's totally a Japanese thing as well.
Yeah.
Water, chrysanthemum flower extract, cane sugar, and fructose.
Oh, the good sugar.
That sounds terrible. Wait, what is this?
Chrysanthemum drink.
Chrysanthemum tea drink.
It's just,
yeah.
Flowers steeped in hot water.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yep, that tastes like a flower steeped in hot water, folks.
They
a lot of sugar.
Gave us, when I went to Japan in November, I guess chrysanthemum is like it's a seasonal ingredient. Huh? So a lot of the fancy food we had like chrysanthemum flower petals and flavoring and stuff.
Sure.
It was actually surprisingly really good. We had like a fancy soup with it in there that was really good.
Chrysanthemum.
It's a decent
it's an odd choice, yeah.
It's like a very floral iced tea.
I guess saying brewed with Tenjibaju flowers isn't that weird because tea is just brewing water with leaves.
Yeah.
But brewing water with saying it with flowers.
A flower, yes.
Weird.
Yeah. That's a line too far for me.
Yeah, exactly.
The closest I can think of, and maybe it's also the name, is like chamomile tea, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I think
Earl Grey is bergamot, right? So.
Yeah. What the fuck is bergamot? I think, Christ, I think this is totally like an import from Japan. I'm like, hey, fine. If you like it, that's fine. Is there any, like... It's tea, right? Is there any caffeine? Probably caffeine-free. And what's that sugar quantity?
Let's see here. Total sugar, 15 grams of sugar.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Not bad. It seems like they have a American subsidy.
Yeah.
Kind of has
Yaos.
Probably not imported.
It's like a barley kind. Have you ever had barley tea? Kind of that like rich deepness there, like the you know how you would brew something like that. It doesn't have that.
You mean Mugi cha?
The fuck you guys call me?
Mugi cha. Barley tea is like it's one of the first drinks that you can give babies in Japan. It's weird.
Wow.
Like after milk, yeah.
It's got kind of that kind of.
Can or should?
I mean, it's not a strong flavor, honestly. It dissipates very quickly on the palate. That's all I got. Thank you. That's my only. I've listened to those are food YouTuber reviews. I've got that for you. Dissipates quickly on the palate. Delicious. No, I like it. I'll drink that can.
Quick update.
Okay, go ahead.
Now that the Junie was flat, it tastes kind of better. So I would say this is 3.5 out of 5.
Okay.
Put it on the document.
Yep.
So your method of action is buy it, pop it open, and then just fridge it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, 3.5 out of 5 for. I'm gonna give
it.
It.
Oh.
1, buy it. 2, open it. 3, It's 4 question mark 5. Be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mr. Weird Eyes would be smiling in your face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this chrysanthemum tea 7.
This Cancerita Paloma's a 1, but it's very grapefruit heavy, and I fucking hate grapefruit. So there you go.
All right. Okay.
At least it was cheap. I hope.
It is like £3, but there's a bunch of deals on like 2 for £6 or whatever. So they're all ending up doing the same. Mostly wanted like the glass shit when I bought it. I mostly wanted this rum that they sold because it was like £14 or something, and it was pineapple and mango. It slaps. It's pretty good rum, but it's really strong. It get big burn on it. Makes a good pina colada though.
Okay, great. Did somebody actually make a document? Please actually make a document though.
No,
don't. Be fun.
So I guess I'll do my drink.
Go ahead, Mary.
Our mysterious listener. Sorry, go ahead, Mary.
I got an anime drink. It's a Boss Coffee.
Oh my god, it's
nice.
Flavor?
It's peanut flavored, peanut coffee,
there's
peanut latte. So, and my cat's knocking over my microphone. That's cool.
I think you heard about this. Spike's family. Sorry,
Okay.
Spy Family. Merch.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh wow, it smells like peanut butter, and it kind of tastes like
fuck.
it too.
Oh fuck!
I
It's
want
like
it.
a sweet peanut butter drink. It's
Where the
kinda
fuck?
good.
Where'd you get that? I gotta get a little bit of coffee peanut butter.
H Mart, I think.
Okay, well that's too bad. All right, that's just
Yeah,
too
this
far.
is surprisingly pretty good. It, I don't know. That's weird. Peanut butter drink, huh?
Hey, yeah, there's that peanut butter nitro infused beer that I have sitting over there.
My cat wants it.
Don't
It's
give
pretty
cat.
good. I'm surprised. Like it has the real aroma of peanuts. It's weird because it's not like thick at all. It's like a regular canned coffee. But then you're like, wait, why does this taste like peanut butter?
Wait, so it's okay. It is coffee. You're right. You said that, yeah.
It's actually surprisingly good. I would
Is it
maybe
a special variant or is it just OG
Yeah,
Boss? Oh,
it
sorry,
is
I
a
missed it.
special variant. Yeah.
What do you know? Oh, peanut. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
this,
why you said peanut butter. I was like, is OG Boss Coffee peanut buttery? Okay.
Yeah, like this character's whole gimmick. I haven't watched the show, but she loves peanuts apparently. So
Does she?
yeah,
I don't think it's true.
That cat really wants it.
he does. But yeah, this little red seal says like special collaboration item, like special. So yeah, it is pretty special. It's not bad. It's also like a year old, so I don't know if you can find this anymore.
Yeah.
What's your rating on it?
I would say 4 out of 5. It's not bad. It's pretty dang good. I would order it again.
Yeah, if
not
we
bad.
can find it. Thaden, what was your chrysanthemum rating?
It was a 7.
Said 7. So.
Fucking great. 3.5.
No, it's a 7. That's my rating. Be very clear here. It's a 7. I didn't say out of. I didn't do any of that shit. It's a 7.
Put that in the doc. Whoever's making the doc, make sure you put 7.
The 7. That's all we need to know. Okay, listen. It's a 7.
Yeah, these Reddit comments are from like a year ago. Like, is your can expired, Mary?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary, you drinking expired coffee?
It doesn't taste
Why?
expired.
Would it though?
Sorry, out of date.
What I wrote in the doc is you should age it for a year.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it expired in May.
Okay,
so
great.
It's not that off.
Not that off.
Delicious.
Oh, yes, you can.
I mean, it's a
Jesus.
Best Buy date. It's I assume it's in
Yeah,
Japanese,
exactly.
so I can't read it.
The cat's going crazy. He's trying to.
Cat loves this.
Maybe he's trying to save me from the expired coffee.
It's good. You can't trust Best Buy dates. It's
No, yeah.
it's fine. It's
I
fine.
mean,
Unless it's
it
dairy.
tasted fine. It still tasted like peanut butter and not like
Yeah.
mold or whatever.
Also, wait, and can you read the? Are you able to read the nutritional values, or is it too Japanese?
It has a label, an English label.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, I guess.
also, I think the English label is for like standard Boss coffee, so I don't know if like
Oh.
this peanut variant one is accurate.
But
Uh,
I know they have to do that for legal reasons, but then making the label and not being the actual product. That seems horrible.
Yeah, that
because
seems
it
like an
doesn't
issue.
mention peanuts anywhere on
Yeah.
the ingredient thing, so I don't know.
Well,
Or flavor. Well, no, it does say flavor, so maybe that's what the peanut is.
So
I don't know. But it doesn't
Okay.
list it as an allergen either, so I have no idea.
not actual peanuts.
It has 17 grams of sugar for the whole can, so it's not.
That's really good.
I mean, it's a tiny can, but
It's tiny, yeah. Japanese, tiny, yeah.
There's quite a few of the Spy Family drinks as well. I'm trying to look up some of these others.
oh really?
There's 6 cans I see. 3 of the same lady, then a guy, then a dog, and then another lady with black hair.
I think
Please.
all of these Boss Coffee ones are still just peanut latte
Okay.
or whatever, but I think they have made other drinks too, like in glass bottles. I was looking it up a little bit.
Is it a dog?
Yeah. His name is Bond.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
And he's telepathic, so.
You're right.
Wait,
They're all.
sorry, no.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Anna's telepathic. The dog can see in the future.
Ah,
Oh.
that makes more sense. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Of course, yes, of course.
Okay.
Well, good. Okay.
Yeah, Mary's right. They're all just the peanut variant.
Well,
yeah,
if you go on the
pretty good.
if you go on the Wikia page, there's
That's what
different
I thought I
kinds.
was on. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw version 2 and stuff. I'm assuming that's just cans. I assume the version is can based and not like we've got a version 2 of this peanut butter or some shit.
Yeah, apparently this is version 2, Anya, because her mouth is open. Like, that's the only difference I saw.
The rare one, probably. Who the fuck knows? Give me the dog one.
Well, no, there's the bottles. There's apparently bottle ones, and those are different flavors. Sugar free and moderate sweetness, and cocoa based.
Did you give your dad some of the chrysanthemum?
I did not.
Is he trying them? Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you were just like saying, "Hey, try this thing."
Got quiet him down out there. Is really what I was going on.
Yeah, okay. He's getting a little rowdy.
Flung a thing at him, so keep an eye on him.
Wait, there's 3 different versions of Anna, so make sure you get them all, Mary. Thank you.
Yes.
Of course.
Now you need to find the rest of them.
No,
now you need to find the rest of them.
Time to go to eBay, I guess.
Yeah.
So, is it good though, Mary? Did you like it? I mean, I think it's...
Yeah, she loved it.
Yeah, 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. Like, I don't know. There is a little bit of it's not a completely toasted peanut taste. Like, at the very end, there's a little bit of, like, green peanut taste, which I'm not a fan of. But other than that, it's fine.
And did you, Mary? Did you see the people who are buying the Jujutsu Kaisen or what? Jujutsu Kaisen sauces from McDonald's, and they're like they're taking out the sauce so they can keep it as collectibles.
Oh, like using a syringe to like pull it out or something.
What?
No.
Well,
yeah, extract the sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they have those kind of promos like here
in the West. Yeah. Why would they're just normal dipping sauces? Why would you do that?
Because my waifu worn the
my
Oshi
on
It's
the
insane.
cover.
You gotta stand them by sleeping with the sauce packet that has them worn it.
It's insane.
Okay.
That's weird.
Speaking of insane anime people, the reason why I'm so tired is because we decided to go to Hyper Japan this year. It is a Japanese convention in London, and we decided to take the kid just to see what would be there. Well, not what would be there, but if it was good. Yeah, kind of. It's a bigger room than when we were last there. Like they added a side room and stuff, but it felt like way emptier. Like I feel like last time I was there, like I saw Nintendo was there, I saw a bunch of other places were there. All I really saw this year was like Bushiroad was there, and I was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, Bang Dream. I can see some Bang Dream. There wasn't really any Bang Dream things happening. It was all like, here's One Piece card game. No, that was Bandai Namco. There was some card game that was happening based on an anime and some other one there. Yeah, and then like the Bandai Namco booth was just One Piece card game. So it was like, oh, that's okay. I'm very slowly trying to get it up. Mary, what is that? Oh, never mind. I just saw it. It is when we were first walking in. Oh, Sean's laughing.
Okay.
When we were so two things. First, when we were walking in, we came at the exact right time because we went to the stage and we found this guy who was on Britain's Got Talent called Tony Kaku, and I was like, I remember that name. I thought he was funny. He's a comedian or whatever. I couldn't remember him, and like my wife was just like, oh my god, it's the guy with the pants, isn't it? And I was like, oh god, I remember him. So basically, what he does, he got to the final on this as well, is he would go, he would do special naked poses, and then it would just be like, it would be a big drum roll, and then he'd get into the pose, and he would be naked, except he's not, because he's wearing pants. And that was his bit for like 10 minutes. It's pretty good. It's honest, I'm way underselling it. But the problem is, it's the exact same show every fucking time. So we saw it for 5 minutes. The kid was pretty hyped because everyone was clapping and stuff. But yeah, it was not very great.
Wait, why is he doing this in this Japan?
Because it's comedy. Because it's comedy and he's Japanese. Yeah, and he got to the final of Britain's Got Talent on this.
I've seen this guy on the internet.
Oh, you've seen him?
Before he went on TV. Yeah.
Oh.
I think he was on Japanese TV first.
That makes sense. A lot of people like when a lot of people on the, I don't know if this is gonna work. Is that gonna go to this group? No, it's gonna go to the other group. Well, in the other channel, you'll see that I've also posted some images as well. As we were walking through, no, it should have gone through here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it went to our chat, of course. Yeah, as we were walking through the convention, like as the entrance way, we found that they had Itasha cars, and I've never seen them live, so I was very excited and happy. The kid was also excited and happy. There is a K-On! One, and then there is a Hatsune Miku one, which I do not have a picture of because I was just trying to corral the kid most of the time. And then I do not know of any of the other ladies that are there.
Why did this get to the end of Britain's Got Talent? Gotta say, I'm watching this. I don't understand. I don't.
Yep.
He's not even British.
I don't understand.
No. Some of these may be duplicates. Again, I didn't really get many pictures of these cars, clearly.
That Finn. I love that Celine, even though he hasn't been with Nichichanji in like 6 months now. Pretty outdated. Come on, guys. Get a new.
Step it up.
Oh, the Celine Tatsuki. So what is the Celine Tatsuki? Is that a VTuber?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
All these are VTubers.
Doki Bird.
Wait, all these are VTubers? What?
Oh, not K1, but.
So who's this? Ninamas? Ninamas Ina
Nino Mai Inai. Or
Inai.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Inai.
I don't don't know.
Where you
how
guys
Hololive.
looking? Hold
I
on,
see
I've
that
lost
now.
I've lost the thread here.
Yeah.
I was watching a guy do fucking naked poses for about 5 minutes.
The guy was doing naked poses as we entered
Okay,
in,
go
except
ahead.
no, he wasn't naked because he was wearing pants,
I'm with you.
obviously.
So,
And then as we were walking in, I was using Tony Kaku as a time filler, as he always is, to try and upload those pictures from my phone because I didn't do it
as you do.
beforehand. And now you see the real part of the show that I cared about, and it is these anime girls and cars, as is my heart's desire.
I wonder how old that K-On! Rap is, though. Like, is that from when the show came out? Like, 15
What do you
years
think?
ago or whatever?
Oh, okay, on that old? Wow.
Yeah,
it's
pretty old.
Wow.
Early 2000s. Yeah, and Anna, she's like a first gen Hololive EN, so she's pretty.
Okay.
She's nearly like Goro levels of popular.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that was my favorite car, the Octopus Lady. She was pretty cool. It is a cool wrap, as you can see, compared to like the K-On! One. It like goes all around. In like true Itasha fashion, that like if you look inside, like the weebness continues. There's a ton of like anime like plushies and stuff in there. Super like real like purpley and like just colorful and fun inside the car as well. Not just like it's not just a wrap. And like the white no, it's a Nissan Skyline. It's like an OG Nissan Skyline. The reason I took the back of the car is because, well, A, it's got that fun spoiler, but B, like it's got a Japanese ass license plate there. So I think it was straight up a Nissan Skyline imported from Japan, and they just never put their UK license plates on it if they even have them.
That's weird. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was wondering why you also have a picture of this.
Just the back of a car. Yeah.
Like
pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you see that blue K-On! BMW. Like, besides the wrap, there's absolutely nothing special really to the car. I mean, it's dropped a little bit, and like, that's it. Like some of the other cars, like they fully have the rims changed. Like even the colors of the fucking wheel nuts are different and stuff like that. Spoilers, fun spoilers and shit are on them. I liked the little Itasha section. It was my favorite part.
Wait, that 2 different K-On! Like what the?
I think they'd had 2 different K-Ons. I'm looking at these pictures. I'm trying to remember. They definitely had
You guys not get new anime over there? What's happening?
No. Well, I mean, the Itasha scene's probably not very big in the UK, so they probably only got the people that they could get. And in one of the pictures, you can kind of see the camping chairs there. Those are the camping chairs of the drivers. Like they're just sitting and hanging out most of the time. Like if people wanted to talk about the cars, like I guess you would talk to them, but they were definitely also Japanese like people. So I don't know how much English they had, or how good their English was, but yeah, they were just hanging out in the camping chairs most of the time. It was also fun to see.
I see a Miku car in the very back.
I do see a Miku.
I'm very sorry I did not get any pictures of the white Miku car, but Mary, think of the Miku wrap in Forza Horizon 5. It was that exact wrap. It was exactly that wrap. Yeah, I was like, oh crap, like that in real life exists right here.
Okay.
Cosplay.
Yeah. I thought it was fun to see those. What else was there? Tony Kaku was there.
Wonder what they got under the hood in those suckers. That's what I want to know. What do you got?
I mean, I didn't want to disturb the guys. They were in their chairs and they were pretty relaxing, so I didn't want to like disturb them and ask them like, "Hey, what V8? What upgrades have you got? You got dual turbos in
I
there?"
bet that's the reason they were there. Though.
They were super excited if somebody actually was a car guy.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. What neons?
How big of a place were you at where they can fit like 8 cars?
Oh man, like behind there it was a giant ass rest area, and then like there was a weird like Gundam, like you could build a Gundam and take home for free. I kind of wish I had the time because one of them was a Goku, but I didn't have the time. And then like above there you can see like in some of the pictures there's like stalls. And some of those are like the artist alley or whatever, but it looked the exact same as the like smaller vendors. And then like the main zone is just circled again with a balcony with all those like mini artist vendors. But again, the main zone just had like a bunch of sake sellers, snacks and shit, of which there were mostly no good snacks except for the 2 that I will show you. And then like Bushiroad Oh, that was a big burp. Bushi Road and Bandai Namco, which were just selling cards. And then like food, which wasn't great looking food. It was okay, but like yeah, it was weird.
I
No
hope
takoyaki or whatever.
So there was takoyaki, but we were running late-ish for lunch, so we went to like a food court, and we went to a place called Soulbird, Seoul Bird, which does Korean fried chicken, and they like we were just like we get 3 thighs and like 6 wings, and they were like really massive thighs, so we were not hungry whatsoever. I didn't eat until I got home at like 10 p.m. or something.
This could have been you. This could have been you.
It could have been me. Oh no, I was super hungry. I wish I had takoyaki. I wanted the takoyaki. Don't get me wrong, but I could not eat any more food at that time. Plus, again, we were just fucking corralling the kid most of the time. Immediately, when we went in, the first like vendor that was selling plushies and shit, she immediately spotted one of the Tokidoki Unicornos, a big plush. She was like, "I want that. Want that," and we were like, "Look around first, you'll probably find something else." And no, I want that. So she like fully grabbed it off and just held on to it. So we just ended up having to pay for that. So she's got one of those.
How much was it?
It was only £20. Oh, it was not 50. Thank God, not 50.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that, like in America, they're probably like £10. But yeah. And then, like, after a while, she spotted some earbands. So my wife had to get earbands because she likes to do dress-up times and stuff, and they were good earbands. There was, like, a Karopi frog eyes earband, as well as a black cat kind of earbands. And then I feel like I'm missing one of the other toys that she got. And then there was like a jellyfish, like a crochet jellyfish, which actually looks pretty cool. So she immediately dropped the fucking unicorno and just started holding on to the jellyfish and like jellying it around. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Definitely like try and find a way to corral your kid if you go into any of those, Mary.
Yeah, no, that vacation was enough for me, like taking her to museums and stuff, and she hated it, so whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I'll wait
yeah.
a little while until we try something like that again.
Yeah, don't go to like a selling place that'll sell plushies and stuff, or like have Hello Kitties and stuff, because it's a case of like, if they latch on, you might not be able to like
no, she'll throw a
get rid of it.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, like, she got away with a few things. Like, we accidentally had her lunch in her thing, and the security guard was like, "You're not meant to carry food and, like, drink in here, but I'll let you skip by." He was like, "Oh, thank you." Yeah, he didn't have to explain she was diabetic or anything. He was just like, "I'll let you go with it. Don't worry." Stuff like she was getting free little stickers at, like, some small vendors and stuff as well. So that was all right. In terms of stuff I got, this might be a duplicate for our drinks list, but there was no good snacks. I'm very disappointed by it. So I got this Ocean Bomb Roronoa Zoro One Piece drink, in part because the other flavors are like Namiwa's mango, which is boring. Luffy is yogurt, and I don't want to spend that much for a carbonated yogurt drink. Yeah, yogurt drink. I thought it was a typo on their sticker on the side, and then I looked at the cans. It's yogurt. No,
it's Melkus or whatever the heck that
Why
thing
didn't
is.
they could have just made it banana, like his name is
Right.
Lucky D. Luffy.
Yeah,
Like, it's not
like yogurt
that
is
hard.
so odd. And then like in part, so this is green, and I read this as like, oh, this is honey melon, so I'll get that. Honey melon sounds great. And then I looked real closer, and it's honey lemon. So I was like, oh, okay. But like, I'm fine. It's still better than fucking yogurt, so I'll try this. And also getting this, it shows me that this is kind of a standard American can, right? So this is why the Guinness Nitro Surge won't work in America, is because like the diameter of this is way bigger than like our typical UK cans. And the Nitro Surge is meant to like squish on top of that like perimeter. So that's why I think Nitro Surges don't make it to the US right now. I don't know if I'm meant to shake this, but also your guys' cans are like just like way thicker or something. They just seem sturdier.
Yeah. America.
I don't know if I need to. Oh yeah, it's clear. It's clear. But whatever.
Oh.
Wow, it's very weak in taste. Are these weak in taste to you guys? I feel like someone had one of these before. Mary has these ocean bombs.
Yeah, they are pretty weak. They're like in between a carbonated water and like a soda, really. They have sugar, so my brain thinks soda instead.
Yeah, they definitely have sugar. What is it? It's like 8 grams per 100. Which is higher than the average now in the UK. Yeah, they're clear. You can definitely smell the honey and as well as the lemon. It's all right.
That's not bad.
It's okay. I mean, like the problem is every like Lemsip, every flu medicine over here is like honey lemon or lemon. So like I'm very much getting those vibes right now.
It's like a liquid Ricola or something.
Yeah, liquid Ricola.
So. Yeah. I think it's okay. It's all right. Oh, that's fuzzy.
That's a hell of a poor sound, by the way. I just want to say again, the sound work is just incredible.
I did a semi-hard pour. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Like these are pretty clear. I like the bubbles on this glass. It works pretty well. Yeah. It's a sippable drink. I don't know. It's okay. Maybe I should have got the yogurt. I'd give that a 2 out of 5. Just because I was expecting more flavor for the sugar, as Mary just said.
Yeah, the Ocean Bomb drinks, I have a bunch of Sailor Moon ones, and I buy them for the can, not for the actual drink.
Yeah. I'd imagine the flavors are so much better on those Sailor Moon ones, though, because I've saw you've had better flavor profiles.
A lot of, like, Sailor Jupiter is cucumber, like a sweet
Christ,
cucumber
okay.
soda. It's no good.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, never mind. Ocean Bombs are weird.
Okay.
I thought they were better flavored. The only other thing I also got was this, because it just said up strong, and I was like, okay, that'll be something. I didn't realize what the flavor was or anything. It looks like
Cola.
it's a Coke. Yeah. Oh, you just immediately know it's cola. Yeah, it's cola flavored. It says up strong. I don't know what that means. It's Puco, cola flavored chewy candy. That's all I see on this English side.
It might be extra chewy. That's probably
what that means. Okay. It's got like little flavor capsules in there or some shit. I don't know if you can see that. It looks weird.
With more
they sell
flavor
these
caps.
in the US now too. They have like an official English logo.
Oh wow, an official English logo. Look at that.
We have plenty of those, and they're pretty good. The high chews or the pure chews.
Huh.
Yeah.
Puchao.
Yeah, I like them. The soda ones. They're pretty good. Did you die?
He's working
I'm
on
trying to look up what the straw.
I'm not wrong.
is.
Look at the weird inside bit of it.
There's
a weird inside sherbety bit. Not sure what that is.
Inside sherbety bit.
It's the cream inside.
I'm just gonna use Google Translate. I'm lazy.
They're weird.
Oh.
It's like all the flavorings inside. And then like the chewy bit outside barely has any flavor.
The strong actually means that it's supposed to have like it's more flavored. It's not more chewy.
Great.
So that's funny.
Well.
Yeah, that's why I cracked up when he said like there's barely any.
This wrapper has a little it's really hard to see, but it's got there you go, it's got a little
baseball man.
Probably a Japanese Babe Ruth pointing out where he's gonna do a home or something.
Yep.
Let me check the second one if it's a different one. Looks like it's a different one. It's I think the chewy square is trying to catch the ball. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me check the third one.
Okay, here we go. Baseball, the great American pastime, or in this case,
Japanese. I said Japanese,
Yes.
but that's stupid. Is a man in a little monocle and something, and
He's waving.
a chewy man with monocle and a mustache.
Listen,
This one's just falling
Okay, he's falling.
for some reason. Yeah,
Fall
these
down, go
rappers. I'm
boom.
having way more fun with these rappers than fucking thing.
Yeah.
This one is like Toriyano, just hawking wares, I think. It's awkward because he's on the edge. But yeah, he's got a money sign on him and he's got shit on the sides. I'll eat this one so you can really see.
He just wants to eat them. He just likes them. That's actually
Yeah,
what
I don't know. I think they're okay. The middle capsule, I think, of flavor is odd, in the sense that like most of the flavor is in that capsule business, and it kind of like when I first tasted it, I was like, this tastes like pre-chewed up and formed love hearts, and that seemed like pretty vile to me as I thought, because it is just like that kind of love hearts, like a chalkiness to it.
Powdery. Yeah. it's
Powdery
supposed to-
chalkiness, yeah.
Those little bits are supposed to add like fizziness to the.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
it's
yeah,
supposed
the
to
outside
be,
does
like,
have some kind
more
of flavor.
like soda, but yeah.
Oh, like a fucking tablet in here. Okay, yeah, no, yeah. If you just eat them like on their own, yeah, it's like little tablets of. It's like love heart tablet of flavor. Yeah. Here's your man.
Here's your man. Come
Here's
get your
your Chew
man.
man. Fuck me. Look at Mr. Chew man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got shit on the side. He's just holding shit and just going, hey, hello. The rappers are fun. They're okay.
I know on stream I didn't see it, folks. It's okay. We couldn't detect what was on that piece of paper. I didn't get anything.
I can see it.
I became blinded to it. I couldn't see it either, folks. I know what folks at home know. Couldn't get it. Couldn't see it. Sorry, folks. We can only do so much.
Well,
Yeah,
the
the rappers
audio
are fun.
listeners
I like 'em.
definitely can't see it.
Oh look,
Audio listeners at home.
underneath there's what's the
Mary's sister. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Mary.
what's
sister.
the people with those really slick backed hairs? Those people with the
That's a pompadour. It's a
A
Yankee.
yeah,
pompadour.
it's a Yankee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Yankee Chew. Look at that Yankee Chew,
Oh
just
yeah.
hanging out down there. I don't know if he's doing the squat though.
Okay, legitimately, we
I
gotta
do see
stop
the
looking at
shoes.
paper wrappers, my man.
I bought Calbee Pizza
Okay,
Chips.
there we go.
Yummy.
All right,
Multi
well,
cheese.
all right.
I've never had these before. These were not at the Hyperjack. There was a Calbee store, like next to a Suntory. I didn't see it, so whatever. These were at like my local Tesco, so I got these there.
Are pizza Pringles the best Pringles? You all better agree with me.
They don't exist here.
For like standard flavors, sure.
Pringles?
Okay.
Pringles, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Pringles. Well,
I don't like Pringles very much, so.
What?
Yeah.
what?
Wow.
They're kind of gross.
Pringles
Wow.
are
Yeah,
super
they're chips.
good.
They're super good.
They don't have a lot of flavor, and then they kind of
what the
just.
fuck are you talking about?
They,
I love
the texture
Pringles
is kind of
texture.
gross.
No,
like
go to
it's-
hell.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
I stopped.
Exactly.
Let me tell you what. I popped and I stopped, and it was like 20 years ago I stopped. So I mean that's
It's-
I got clean in a way.
They're like, what if you could eat powdered mashed potatoes in
Yeah.
chip
I do
form?
not
It's
want
good.
that. I'm sorry to tell you. I do not want to eat powdered mashed potatoes. Hot take. Don't at me. Thank you.
Oh, you're just wrong.
Oh.
These are good. These are the best things I've had. These are really good. These are the best things I've had all day. These are good.
All
Maybe
day.
There's some shit on these as well. Is there like actual
Well, I
multi
mean,
cheese
don't
or
eat
some
that
shit on
if
here?
there's
Oh,
shit on
that
there.
would be
Yes.
weird.
It's weird.
No, there's some multi. I think there's like multi like cheese
Well-
or some shit on here. That's odd. That or it's extreme flavoring or something.
Extreme.
I'm looking.
No, I think they
this up.
just put some fucking weird. I think they just like added it over on occasion some weird multi cheese or some shit.
I mean, it does show like.
It
the
does
melty
show-
cheese dripping
It does
onto the
show.
chip.
Yeah, melty cheese onto the chip. I think there's just a bar on
That looks
occasion.
disgusting.
All right, we want to thank DJ for all of his wonderful finds today.
That does have the third main ingredient, lactose. So
there is
Okay.
like
Yeah.
yeah, you got like a cheese powder kind of thing.
no.
Oh yeah, no. Here's a better like
No.
visual of it. Like you can see the melted
Ew.
cheese all
Yeah.
dripped all over. Yep.
It's like your chips have a disease.
And the drippy chip is a bad disease to get.
A drippy chip.
God bless America Day.
Gotta go to a doctor.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Drippy
I mean,
chip.
if you got drippy chips, you got fucked up.
Take some
Chippy drips.
antibiotics.
You got
Yeah.
more than that. You're gonna need God. I mean,
Mhm.
you're in trouble. Whoa. Go ahead. Sean waving his hand.
No, sorry. You go ahead, DJ.
Last thing I got was I mentioned there was
Yes,
a
sir.
Bushi Road. What?
No, go ahead.
I think
Don't
he
tell.
might know what I'm gonna
No,
say.
I don't. Well,
Oh, okay. There was a Bushi Road, that Bushi Road place, and I mentioned they were doing a bunch of card stuff. They also have, I don't know what the fuck Shadowverse Evolve is, but they had Shadowverse Evolve.
course,
It has
that
like
game.
Weeb Schwartz or some shit. on it.
Shadowverse is a card game put
Yes.
out by Cygames.
Yes,
they
I see a
have had
Cygames logo.
Idolmaster collabs, so that's how
Great.
I've played it.
That's how you know. Okay, yeah. I think there's like Weeb Schwartz because I saw Weeb Schwartz there. But what I really cared about was there was Uma Musume Pretty Derby little
Yeah,
packs.
see? This game is made by Cygames, so they
Yeah.
put all of
Oh,
their
Cygames.
games into it.
That's
yeah.
how it's linked. So
Oh
Sai
boy,
Games
here we
is
go.
Uma Musume Pretty Derby. So I have 2 packs. I have this lady who doesn't look much like a horse, except for the ears, and the classic lady
classic.
who is very much a horse. Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
Here's
here's-
our pack opening.
gonna
Somebody
need
call
your
Jose.
help. Mary
Special
as well.
week. I feel bad. The other red-haired girl is like the secondary main girl, but I forgot her name because I haven't watched the anime in like 8 years or something when it first came out.
Right. Apparently, there's like Shadowverse Evolve crossover set. There's base rare. There's bronze cards. There's silver cards. There's gold. There's legendary. There's super legendary. There's special. There's 8 leader cards, and apparently, like they say something like, "Do not bend the cards because the leader cards have a chip." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh wow! Huh.
So I don't know why the fuck leader cards have a chip in there. There's 49 crossover evolution point cards. So I think that's your like fucking your water cards in Pokemon. And there's 1 carrot card, and I have no clue what the fuck that is.
what the,
Delicious.
don't eat the cards.
1 carrot.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah.
There are 8
You
cards
know-
per pack. Yeah,
back,
we're
I'm
going.
back.
We got
Wait,
this.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Huh?
Can you,
Apparently,
put your
they
glove-
have. Oh, sorry.
Gloves. Oh yeah. I've got these pizza. I've got the
Oh, yeah.
melty cheese all over
Yeah.
these cards.
no.
Oh no. That's drippy
There's
chip.
an NFC chip that you can use
Ah.
to scan into an app. You can put the cards in your app, I guess.
Like your tokens.
Okay, we
Like
gotta prep this. We
NFC
gotta prep
card.
this. He's gotta get something for his hands. He's gotta
Yeah.
get like a protector. He's gotta get like a
I was
white
kind of
glove.
hoping it was like, hey, we've got these like battlegrounds, and like the leader card can do some shit. Yeah, I don't have any easy way because I'm on push to talk, but like, fucking, I'm just gonna put them upside down and open them up. So there's this. Who's this lady? Winning
horse lady.
ticket.
Winning
Is
ticket.
that a lady?
That's not a. I don't.
Sounds like
Probably.
Or is she just the
I
winning
don't.
ticket?
There are too many of
Probably.
these. I don't have them
Yeah.
all memorized. Like if the
Gotta
game
wait till
was
they-
out in English, I would be able to tell you.
Yeah.
But
Let's wait till it comes out in English. Then we can tell you.
I'm surprised the cards are all in English. That's
Okay,
very
and
neat.
DJ just
Uh-oh.
decided, fuck you
He
guys,
must
I'm
have
done.
accidentally hit the button.
Pick,
Love that for
pick
us.
his PC.
Okay.
Oh,
He's back.
God damn it! I
Hey,
think I
man.
muted myself. How
What's
do?
up?
Where's my
No,
audio
we can
coming
hear
from now?
you.
Anyway, damn it.
No, horse ladies. Do you have,
I
do you have
think
more of
everything's
them?
looking good. I don't know why you're. Don't worry about it right now.
He threw them on the ground. He said, "Fuck this."
Fuck these cards. These horses. This is horse
No,
shit.
do not do that.
I mean, it's gonna happen
Whoa.
regardless. I mean, what can you do? I mean,
When the
I'm
Martello
back.
with the horse,
Welcome back.
He's back.
Sorry.
The horse owners do not allow those kind of doujinshi to exist.
Oh, I missed some shit.
Well,
Well, they got no choice. It's gonna happen.
They won't
regardless.
know.
Yeah, shh.
That's winning ticket. I don't know. I guess that's bronze. I have no fucking clue.
Okay, yeah.
That's winning ticket. Oh, it's a shiny. I didn't realize that's a shiny. That's a shiny. You can see some of the shininess.
Little foil
to it,
on
so
it.
that's
Nice.
okay.
All right.
Yeah, there's some foil on it.
It's worth $2 now.
Okay, yeah, winning ticket is her name. I looked it up. I have
Great.
the Uma Musume wiki open
Great.
now, so I can make
There's some
sure.
shoes.
Some shoes.
Some
Yeah,
shoes.
that's
Oh,
nice.
it's a fake. It
Yeah,
says Legend Race
filler.
versus Agnes Takian. Why does this feel thicker than the other one? I don't know. It says it feels thicker than the other one.
Maybe it has a chip in it.
Thickened horse.
Maybe it's
girl
got a
cards.
chip in it. Yep. There's this. I'm just gonna read the fucking
very
names.
basketball.
Mejiro Ryan, a basketball horse. Mejiro Ryan, a basketball lady.
She can hit the J. You know what I mean?
Oh, lamb! Look at this. This is shiny. Silent Suzuka.
Yes, that's her name. I'm terrible. Wow.
She's shiny.
Ooh, that's a nice
Damn.
one.
That's a real shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says number 4, shiny. Follower Uma Musume. I don't know.
Is that a first edition? You got like
Yeah,
a
first edition. Yeah. There's this. She's clearly not shiny. She's called Twin Turbo.
She looks like
very big
trash.
map. There you go. There's the. Oh god
Is that a
damn it!
cat?
what's
Different
the focus?
colored eyes because.
No. Exactly. She's got crazy eyes. It's not hat. It's her horse ears.
Ew.
Of course,
I don't
it's
like
her
her.
horse ears. Yeah, no one likes it.
I won't gotcha her.
Fucking, she's gone. Oh my
You won't
God.
gotcha her?
Here's someone
Gonna
for
be a
Sean.
gold chip
Meh.
main.
That's student
It's-
council.
Yeah,
horse.
this one's called Grass Wonder.
That's a horse that doesn't talk very much. Kind of
She's
shy.
a wiener.
She's a
like,
wiener.
Yeah,
Great.
she's the I'm a good girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there she looks it. She's clearly bronze as well.
I would gotcha her.
You would. Here
Yeah.
is these are
Quite
like the low tier ones. This might be a silver. This one's called Tosin Jordan. Oh look, she looks like she's the rich one. Look at her. Look at Tosin Jordan. And then the last one in this
A
pack.
trendy urban horse girl who is
Yeah.
fashion conscious and
Fashion,
dislikes putting effort into meaningless things.
That sounds right. This
That's
lady's
She's
called.
unfortunately not very intelligent.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately.
This is
She's stupid
Fuji
as hell.
Kaseki. This lady.
She
Ah,
looks like a
she-
sporty one.
Kinda. She's got a weird like necklace on her ear. You see that? A weird jewelry on her ear. I don't get it.
That's a supporting character if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
It
Fuji
has
Kaseki.
something to do like the left ear. If the left ear is decorated, it means it's a boy. If the right ear's
What?
decorated, it's a mare. I don't. It's something like that. It has to do with real horse racing. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay, I see it. I see. Yeah, a lot of them. If you look closely, they have like decorations on their shit. Yeah, winning tickets, nice and shiny. Let's get this other pack open. Sorry, this was less exciting.
I hope you get a gold chip.
Yeah, get something
Gold
good.
chip is the best.
I didn't see a carrot there. Did anyone see a carrot?
It's like, a carrot.
Oh no, there's one carrot card in the entire like set, not in each pack.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why there's only one carrot card. What could that be? Seems like they also put like all the good ones at the back. So I'm gonna like do the two.
Yeah. I watch Jose's VTuber card streams, and they are always at the back.
I'm gonna put
Okay.
the 3 top ones at the front. So we got this, which kind of looks like a shiny. So I guess I fucked
Yeah,
up.
Ogre cap. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
your good one.
Yeah, Ogre cap. She's got a doll. She's got a doll and it's shiny. I don't know what that is. Yep.
Silent type.
We've got this lady.
Oh.
She's excited.
Malevolence.
Marvelous Sunday.
Malevolence. Marvelous.
Malevolent Sunday.
Yeah, I have to read.
And here he
these
is.
names.
Jose is in the chat. Confirmed. I knew it was someone.
Great.
The minute you start opening cards, this man shows.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is Tazuna Hayakawa.
That's your helper tutorial person in the game.
Oh, is she a
Yeah.
horse lady? Does she count as a horse lady?
No,
Because I don't see
think she
ears.
is. I think she's a human. I
There's
don't know.
fucking
Wow.
humans in this world.
Yeah, I'm
Boring.
just as shocked as you are.
What the
Burn
fuck
that
is going on?
Here is fucking Meijiro Arden. At least we haven't got dupes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Majiro Arden. Yeah.
Wow,
I
there's
don't know
one
what
called
this is.
Michelle My Baby. I love
Great.
that.
Oh, I was kind of hoping it was this person. This one's called Seeking the Pearl, which is a great name.
These are all, by the way, probably real horse names, aren't they?
These might be.
Exactly.
These might be
That's
horse
why-
names. Yep.
That's why the game couldn't come out in America.
Yeah.
Because they're actual horses.
They
This
had
is
to get
Seeking
the
the
rights
Pearl.
approved and everything.
Seeking the Pearl is probably friends with the dumb lady. This is a thick card. All these weird cards are thick. This is the URA finale finals. Finale. It is the finale finals. Mile.
Okay.
For some reason. Yep. I don't know what these thick cards do, but they're thick. Maybe Jose can tell us why they're thick.
Talk to us about thick cards, Jose.
Oh, fucking... I was just gonna say we didn't get a duplicate, but here we got a dupe shiny.
Winning
That's annoying.
Ticket dupe.
It's another winning ticket dupe. Crazy that the dupe is a shiny. Well, whatever. And then there's probably another garbage card. Yep.
Yeah.
Teachers.
Oh, she's making
Fine
some...
Maiden, is that really the name?
Fine Motion, I wish it was.
Okay.
Fine Maiden would be great.
Fine maiden.
Fine Motion, she is making a drawing of some ramen, I guess.
Boring.
Boring cards. There's some shinies,
Fine
that's fine.
Motion is from Ireland. That's
Oh, great.
fun.
Look at that. Yeah, she still loves that,
She likes ramen, though, apparently.
ramen, yeah.
She's also a big fan of the Irish Relation Party. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Oh, oops.
Ugh.
She's a part of the IRA. Who knew?
Who knew?
Ooh. I
Maybe
don't know,
that's
often
why
she does
she's
Irish
in
car
Japan,
bombs.
running away, yeah.
Yeah.
I
She
don't
did some
get
dirt.
what's-
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what's gold or bronze or silver. I think it's these weird things on the side, but whatever. Yeah, we got 2 winning ticket dupes. So yay, yay. I don't know. They weren't that.
how much you
expensive,
want from one
these
of those
cards.
winning ticket dupes?
Fucking, this is probably going in the trash. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
where these things are going. Yeah, I guess the Silent Suzuka's a good one because, as you say, that's the second main character or whatever, the assistant to the main character, and it's a nice card. I guess. I don't know. If Jose ever tells me where he lives, I can ship him over that pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards I have bought him, and I'll give these to him as well.
Okay.
That was my trip to Hyper Japan.
All right. Wonderful.
I was going to ask some... Yeah, I want to ask
Yeah,
something.
no, you
sorry.
go.
That was my shit from Hyper
Go ahead.
Japan.
Ask
Is there
some
any other stuff?
questions. We'll go with Mary first.
Go ahead, Barry.
Did they have any musical performances this year? Because I remember
Yes.
that was cool from last year, or last time you talked about it. Cat, what the
I-
hell?
I would
Yes,
say-
and nothing was good.
I would say when I first laughed
Aw.
because I went to the musical performances and the first one was Ninja Sanji Ian.
That's
And
a
who
tough
is that?
one.
It was Vox and I
Okay,
think,
that's a
and,
bad one. Yeah.
and it's what's her name? And I can't find the page.
No offense to Vox. I
What's
have no
that?
idea.
What's the one that says sheesh? Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Elvira
Chie.
Pandora?
Alira.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also a one I haven't heard of before because newer.
I haven't even
Oh, yeah.
seen this one before, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. The Vox and Alira, they're pretty popular. They're top tier.
Right, so what about them? Were they just performers?
They're in the performers list.
So I think it started off, and again, I went on the Friday. It started off on the day with like a recording from VTubers. So that was probably that.
Probably.
Which is way too early for us anyway. Like I said, we got in right at the Tony Kaku thing. So I'm trying to see what
It looks
give me
like
the
for
fucking
performers, they
schedule.
have a lot of YouTubers, which is...
Yeah, it was
People
not.
haven't heard of before.
Yeah, there was not a good like lineup of people. Like I have seen Fem before, and I saw Charisma.com there and stuff like that. Like actual
Oh,
like pretty
shit,
good
really?
Man,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
crap.
I got a picture with Charisma.com with the OG lineup.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, like they've had some pretty big names come through. What's that Muscle Maid or something? Remember that wrestler who would dress
Yeah,
like a
Yes.
maid and he was super muscly and stuff. But he had like a couple songs that one summer. Saw them at Hyper Japan, and that was really cool as well.
Yeah, he's like a TV foreigner
Yeah.
talent guy in Japan.
Yeah, he now just does everything because, yeah, he was smart and just expanded immediately. Yeah, saw him at Hyper Japan. So, like I said, this year it just seems very odd that, like, there's nothing really special there. Like, Tonikaku's fine, but after 5 minutes, his bid is done. There are, like, people like Kotomen who does this, whatever the fucking instrument he has.
The koto?
Yeah, the koto. Yeah, he's able to play that nicely. Sacred Floramo is your closest to like a J-pop singing group that they had this year. I did not know or care on them. I heard a lot of dance and like almost not drum and bass, but kind of drum and bassy stuff. So that was that Nyoki lady. Like, yeah, the performers were definitely not why we were there. We just wanted to see what was there and like see if there was things the kid would like, or like if we saw. So that's why I said the Itachi like cars were like easily my favorite thing because I didn't realize it and I love that stuff.
I think the Paris Japan Expo was the weekend before this, so maybe that's why they had trouble getting guests, because that's like a huge like anime convention for Europe, from what I've heard. I don't know.
You would say yes and no, but you'd think because you'd think it would help.
They would be in town. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not gonna fucking go back to Japan and then come here again. They'd probably just stay for about 5 days. So I was questioning the VTuber thing a bunch because at one of the booths there was just a VTuber that was there. I want to say they're live because like they were handing out microphones to people for them to ask questions to this VTuber who was just responding to shit. But she sounded like she had a very Western English accent. I can't tell you if it was American or English, but yeah, it didn't sound very Japanese at all.
Yeah, no, Anime Expo, which was like over July 4th, they had a ton of live VTuber meet and greet crap going on the whole time, so that makes sense.
Once the VTubers got very popular, I don't. They started like doing a bunch of expos and conventions, and I don't understand it. Like, just, like you're just looking at a screen with these VTuber.
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
Meeting them.
Exactly.
So,
the same thing can happen on Twitch.
Well, I mean, you are getting like a direct one-on-one interaction.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes.
That's what you pay the money for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can beat your Oshi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it. Oh,
if your Oshi's not very popular.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it'll still cost thousands though. Okay, sorry, I know this is taking forever, but one thing.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, Albie's probably want to kill us, I'm sure. But
I'm losing my fucking mind. Go ahead.
But I'm looking at the exhibition area. Apparently there was a Suntory booth. So was there just so much like Suntory drinks, like CC Lemon? I was hoping the booth was all CC Lemon. I'm hoping. Is that what it was?
I fucking wish I saw it. Didn't see it. Didn't they? They had a Calbee one, as you saw right next to it. Didn't fucking see it. I'm really disappointed.
Yeah. Also, there's one called WWF.
World Wildlife Fund. Remember the 90s?
Right.
Remember the 90s?
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping there'd be something interesting, but
instead, okay, I see. So wildlife protection. Wildlife protection, not interesting. All right, I see.
Yeah, but if Shinsuke Nakamura goes there, fucking hella into it.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. Last one. And the Maids of England. Is that a thing you heard of before?
Yes, they are a staple at Hyper Japan. It is a maid cafe. They make a pop-up maid cafe. It was busy all the time, which is cool. There was one lady who was loud as fuck. Like you could hear her halfway through the convention center just doing the like kid voice because they're obviously very high pitched. So they're like almost like you're not throwing tantrums, but you know what I mean. They're acting that way. You could hear her halfway through the convention. Sometimes she was just loud screaming in a super high pitched voice.
That would make me want to leave.
There was at one point where most of the vendors were just went silent and people around the area went silent because all of the maids started singing and like some background music came on. Guess someone paid a bunch of money for like a special song or some shit. But it definitely like caught a lot of the people around off guard. Because it wasn't in a booth or anything. It was just like,
just
here's
in
some
the
fucking
area.
traffic cones and some fucking shitty chains.
Yes.
Like, I could just stare and get pretty much the same experience from the chains, to be honest.
You don't get the direct one-on-one
don't.
interaction, though.
I don't get the Moe Moe love spell. No, I do not.
Get to catch up in your omelet.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you
Sorry,
all done? Is everybody done with their
I
drinks
want to go to an anime convention.
and their
It'll be fun.
anime?
They're fun. They're fun. You'll get a lot of statues and stuff. There's a ton of fucking statues and stuff you could buy. I almost got into Gundam, but it was too expensive, and yeah.
I mean, Classic Game Fest, CGF, is going on right now in Austin. And I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to drag my kid down there now after hearing
Yeah,
about
it's not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
like, yeah, if you, well, our kid fucking sucks at being corralled properly, so
Yeah, ours
we
is
have the
too.
harness, so yeah, the
Oh,
harness
okay.
helps, but yeah,
We have to just, like, pick her up and carry her.
strap her,
at
yeah,
some point.
find a way to
Yeah.
strap her, get used to, like, having a strappy thing, but yeah.
Man, she's like the biggest 3-year-old I have ever seen. She's like almost 40 pounds, like almost as tall as me. It's crazy. Not quite.
Whoa! Okay, that's a little
She's
fucking
like-
weird.
She's like halfway
Whoa!
up to me, and I'm like, "You're only 3 years old. Why are you like 3 feet tall already, or whatever?" It's
You
crazy.
got a hooper on your hands. You about to be looking at some baskets
Yeah.
here. Woo! Okay. Well, very
Turns
good.
out Mary's like 4 feet tall. Who knew?
Yeah.
No,
That
I
video's
was
lied this whole
really
time.
Tall when I was a kid too, so I guess she just took after me. Like,
It's
I was
alright.
super tall forever.
But maybe start her in basketball when she gets to school. You know.
Yeah.
No, she's not coordinated enough.
Tharden, if you're at an anime convention, what statues would you be looking out for? What's a character you would
Fucking
get?
boy, that's a good
Yeah, there
question.
you
I
go,
really
yeah,
have
yeah.
no
I've got
idea.
you back in.
Back in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just playing around.
That's
don't
why I
know.
got you
Sorry.
Haruhi stuff. 'Cause
This
I was
went
like,
in my mouth, but I
don't
pulled it out because there is a lot of melty cheese on this
know.
fucker.
Ew.
Yeah, yeah, that's slamming melty cheese. Well, yeah, Haruhi stuff. What's an anime you
Digimon.
would like?
I mean, that's always a good one. What the hell else is there? I don't know.
I genuinely didn't see much Digimon actually. I can't recollect like that's a Digimon.
I think there's like a new Angelwoman like scale
Okay,
figure out
uh-huh.
or something.
Huh.
So
I see
there
what
you
Mary's
go.
looking for. I get you. Okay. All right. I don't know. There's not really many anime that I would want a figure of.
Anime characters.
Anime characters, man. Not much. I mean, Gundam.
You'd be the
maybe.
like weirdo buying like the Apex Legends and Witcher Nendoroid or
How
something.
dare you,
Like
but
all
yes,
the American
you
license.
know.
Yeah.
I gotta find a list. Where's a list? Need like
A list of anime?
I need a
or
list of
what?
anime here. I don't
Yeah.
know.
What's anime? Let's type this into Google.
Anime
You're trying to
list.
find your anime list.
I mean, I'd probably do. What's that one we just all watched? You know, the one with the
Freerun?
Furin. Yeah, sure. That would be a good one. There you go. Boy.
Fake anime fan.
Fake anime fan, yeah. Hey, that new deer one's pretty good. You watch that new deer one? My friend Nokotan? That's pretty good.
I've seen a little bit of it, mainly
Pretty
the
funny.
opening.
That's pretty good.
I'm shocked. I thought that would have had like quite a few like I like this anime. I would like this
No.
statue.
I'm not a big. I've never been a
He
big
doesn't have waifus.
statue fan.
Yeah, he doesn't have waifus. So.
Yeah, not so much waifu, just like, hey, I think Chainsaw Man is fucking sick. I would like a statue of that, something like that.
I'm not that kind of anime.
I'm
fan.
probably like the heaviest buyer of waifu type merchandise.
Mary's
like,
a waifu.
in this podcast, unfortunately.
It's true.
Idol Master.
Sick Idol Master. Darkness.
I mean, I was hoping for a lot more Bang Dream shit to buy, but like that's why I only got these Uma Musumes.
I got this cool Squid Girl figure I need to set up.
Ooh.
For
Oh,
my
that's
tantrum.
that's
She's
pretty
got
good.
beer and fried rice. It's pretty good.
Honestly, for me, it'd probably be the old stuff. Like you put an Astro Boy out there, you put like
Yeah,
Tezuka,
you'll find Astro Boy.
what are you talking about? You would not buy an Astro Boy
No.
figure. Shut up.
yeah, well, yeah, if it was cool,
You might.
that would be cool. Yeah. It's that one with the big robot that used to be big too. Remember that man? He was a big robot. Good Gigantor. I don't know.
Gundam.
Mary knows that one. It starts with a G. What is it called?
Get her Robo.
Gundam.
Might be it. Might be Get a Robo.
Mazinger. I don't know.
Hold on now. hold
Get
on
yourself
now,
into
hold on.
Gundam. I think Thouden would like Gundam.
I mean, yeah, he would.
Mm-hmm.
Evangelion. I got a robot right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's lame. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Mary.
It's retro.
I got him locked in. Anime game. If you would want a game from an anime, what game would you want? That hasn't been. I know you. There's enough Digimon games like that. What was that latest one? Detective. No, not Detective Digimon, but there was like
Digimon, you know?
I think the latest one that came out over here. Oh, Cyber Sleuth is what you're thinking
Cyber
of.
Sleuth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But,
that's what I'm thinking of.
Survive was
Uh-huh.
the latest
Survive,
one that came out over here, and everybody hated it. So
Yeah, there's enough Digimon games. What's a game you would like? That a series that hasn't been done with.
Oh, what's that detective one? That was just out. That was really good. Oh, what season was that? That was a remake, Mary. You probably know that one.
Kindaichi Case Files.
It might be that one, yeah. I'd like that one. Yeah.
I read a lot of that manga.
Hold on, I gotta look this shit up. I don't remember shit off the top of my head. I'm old. I'm ancient.
Yeah, that's fair.
I remember stuff, and I'm older.
How dare you?
Is there a Yoamashi pedal game? That's what. Yeah.
Ah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
They should make a game out of that. Actually, that would be
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
Speaking of anime, I have an anime recommendation for DJ. Last season there was an anime called Tombo. It's a golf anime about this professional golfer retiring to this or hiding away at this island and finding a prodigy golfer, and he trains her to be a golfer. It's kind of the same vein of like Baby Steps and stuff like that. Very non-fanciful, but
Great.
it's type of sports anime that we liked back in the day. So I think it's something you would like. There you go. TOMBO. There you go.
I will find this.
Ooey Tombo. That's pretty good.
And it was confirmed for a second season, so it'll be like 24 episodes, maybe 26.
Is he training a lady?
Yes,
Says she's aiming to go to the LPGA.
maybe. She has some past trauma, so she doesn't want to leave her island. But he teaches her how a special golf could be. So this he wants to leave,
Okay.
become better,
The
explore the
manga
world.
was actually published in a weekly golf magazine.
Yeah.
So
Great.
it's for
That's
real.
cool.
So it gets very realistic and it names specific golf clubs. It's pretty cool.
Huh.
Nice.
Huh.
Sorry,
Cool.
I can move on from anime.
Can we? Okay.
Never.
I tried linking it to games.
Games. Is there any games that are anime this year?
Ooh, look at that best boy with the shirt off. That's nice.
Okay, all right. Now Zen of the Zenless. Go ahead.
Z0, yeah.
Zenless.
Oh, yeah.
Zone Zero.
Zen.
you
Fucking
mean.
whatever the fuck that thing's called. The Zenless.
Yeah.
3 Z's. Fucking
Fair enough.
So I'm kind of.
I just type in like zone zeros. I always get the 3 words mixed up whenever I type it in.
Same.
Yeah.
How's that shit?
What's this game? What's this game about, Mary?
It's an action RPG put out
Oh.
by
I'm gonna need fucking
MiHoYo
coffee. I'll be right
Ooh.
back.
or HoYoverse, whatever they're called.
What other games have they made? I don't know anything about them.
Genshin Impact, Honkai Star
Whoa,
Rail,
really?
Honkai Impact 3rd, which they don't care about anymore.
Well, they
but-
still make content for it. But
They don't do
Yeah.
honk trade anymore.
Well, they
Not the
well,
Honkai
they
Train.
do. They do the train one. The train one is.
Oh,
they
it's
focus
different.
on now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
the train one, yeah. The train one.
Oh,
people-
Impact Third. Sorry, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Impact Third. The one before Genshin that nobody plays.
Okay.
This one actually has a combat style that's similar to that Honkai Impact game a little
Yeah.
bit because it's more actiony, action brawler kind of thing, and it's fun. The whole gimmick is that it's super anime, very cyberpunky kind of urban fantasy is what they
Okay,
call it
uh-huh,
technically. But the
Urban
character
hackers.
designs are all really good. I'm a fan of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
Except-
it looks stylish.
Yes.
There's a new added furry element, which
Hey.
is interesting, I guess.
Don't say that.
What? It's true. So far, like the only full furries, you're only allowed to be a full furry if you're a dude. If you're a
Okay.
lady, all you get is like tails and an ear,
Right,
Yeah.
as God intended.
Okay.
ears and a tail, whatever.
There,
the shark
there's
girl.
Shark Girl. Yeah.
And I think there's a cat girl as well.
I think
don't
I
know.
Gosha one of them. Or yeah. I think is the maid one a fur? No. Anyways.
Yeah, like a lot of the
Oh.
maid ones are furries, actually.
Whatever. So you're making them want to not play anymore, Mary. Stop it.
Yeah, I
Stop the
know.
Mary
Well,
talk.
that's why I want to play the game. But the actual
Ish.
combat is pretty fun. It's very
Yeah.
mindless. Like, it's pretty brainless. It's easy, but it still has like a satisfying loop, and like it feels good when you're playing it, even though you're like, this is easy as hell. I don't know. It's nice. It's nice on my Steam Deck. It's good. It's a good podcast kind of game
Okay.
where you're not paying full attention to it and just skipping through all the dialogue. Like
That's
it's
fun.
it's very much a free to play, like kind of garbagey game, but not that
Hey.
garbagey. Like no, I mean like
it's
it's a
premium.
quality.
It's
Yes.
Premium garbage.
Gotcha.
Yes.
No,
yes.
no.
Premium
Oh, yeah,
garbage.
yeah.
It's a little junk foody for sure.
Yes.
Like it's like
Mm.
premium. It's the melty cheese chips.
Okay, it's the melty
Exactly,
cheese chips
Yeah.
of.
Okay. Fine. I'll accept that.
Like all of the graphics are great. I like
Yes.
the over animated style of cutscenes that are extra cartoony. I love that style. It's kind of neat.
Yeah, especially when the heavily CG'd cutscenes where the animations are super fluid.
Yeah, there's a lot of squash, stretch, like hyperkinetic motion.
Yeah.
Like everybody's all wiggly in
Bouncing
a fun
around,
way. Yeah. Just the music is great too. Like it has a style
hip-hop.
that is very like current right now, where it's like retro 2K, like Y2K kind of feel to it, but still feels modern. It's nice. I like it. I'm gonna keep playing it. I haven't spent any money on it yet. I
Nice.
did get the Shark Girl, and I got 2 copies
Oh,
of not 2 copies of the Shark Girl, just 1 so far. But I have 2 copies of like the Wolf Butler, the furry Wolf
Oh.
Butler guy,
jeez.
and I have like the Blue Oni Girl maxed out constellation wise. So my
How many
ice team
pulls did you
is
do?
insane. Basically like all of the free pulls that are possible, pretty much.
You're asking Mary, she's a master puller.
Yes, I am.
True.
I definitely am. Yeah. It's
Ooh.
I don't know. It's fun. I'm gonna try and stay up to date, but I always
Yeah.
like lose track. Like I'm not current in Genshin. I think the last time I played was the last like summer season thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the last time
Oh,
they
yeah.
had the summer island. Honkai Star Rail, I know I'm behind too.
Yeah.
Like
Trains, Mary.
Yeah.
Trains.
But this one seems fairly straightforward. Like, the missions aren't very complicated. The little board game segments are fairly straightforward and don't.
All right,
take
you
a long
have my
time to
attention.
do either. Yeah, don't come to the game for the
Don't-
board game segment.
Yeah, no.
There.
It's not yet.
Yeah,
I
it's
kinda-
nothing basically.
They
It's
try
not-
and do different gimmicks with like the board
Puzzle
game thing.
elements.
Yeah, there's Sokoban, there's like weird, you get different abilities that can affect the board in different ways depending on the map. It's what?
I like to say Sokoban as if people know like block pushing.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
if you don't know what Sokoban is, fucking Google it. I don't know.
Fair. But and they have like stuff like you have to avoid the. It's more like and like Frogger stuff where like your trains coming, so you have to avoid the trains and stuff like that.
And like
Honk
conveyor
trains.
belt squares that'll push
Yeah.
you to a certain area, things that'll launch you across the map. Like there are a bunch of different gimmicks that they try and do, but it still isn't like I kind of wish they had just one core complicated element for the board game instead of just switching it up and coming up with different things
Right.
like constantly, because that feels pretty shallow. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
And I
But they're
know,
quick, though.
yeah, lots of other players, they basically complain and they're like, when are you going to take out the board game parts? Because I don't want to play that. I just want to play the fighting. And I kind of get it, but
Okay.
Yeah, I heard
Okay.
that.
I think it's nice. I think it breaks up the flow nicely. I'm
Okay.
not sick of them yet.
it would be nice if you could like skip them if you've already completed it or something,
Right,
though.
sure.
If you're rerunning it to get for any
Okay,
reason,
I haven't
don't
done
know.
that. So yeah, I haven't done much of like the weekly like reset challenges that get you the premium mercy. I haven't done much
Well-
of that yet, which I'm
A lot of the challenges that are just for resources and materials, it is just straight up fights. You don't do the board game part
Okay.
at all. So, like, I
Yeah.
think even they realize that kind of slows down the game a
Mhm.
lot. But that's probably put there on purpose because they don't want you to speed through all the content and have, like, give up the game or whatever.
Yeah,
you do.
exactly. Yeah.
I would say compared to other Miho verse games. Sorry, Albie.
What? Why am I?
You were going to say something.
I was.
You were going to say something. I stopped you from talking. I always think compared to their other games, this one's much more easy to just pop in, play a little bit, and back out. You don't need
Yeah.
to suck your time. Like Genshin, you obviously need to suck your time
Okay.
a lot more because it's a big open world game, and Honkai is like a big RPG, JRPG. This one is much more like break piecemeal. You can do a bunch more piecemeal. Just hop in for a little bit and pop out. I'm trying to play like an hour a day max, so I don't want to suck all my time in the game. Because that's why I stopped playing Genshin because I was tired of playing like 3 hours every day or whatever. Like this, and with this game, Zenless Zone Zero, because it's play for like an hour a day and still feel satisfied. So I think that's a
Cool.
great compared to their other games. I think that's way better compared to their other games.
Yeah.
And Zenless Zone Zero has some like light persona elements. Like you can see the characters in the town around the day. There's like a different schedule where different quests show up different times of the day, and as you do things, like time passes. There's also an arcade that you can go to with different mini games, and
Like which ones, Mary? Maybe some
the best
digging
one,
ones?
the best
Yeah.
one is that they fucking ripped off Mr. Driller, and they did a good rip off of Mr. Driller because they put a lot of like complicated Mr. Driller elements from Mr. Driller Drill Land, like the
Uh-huh.
GameCube game that came out in English finally. Like they actually took gameplay elements from the like actual. It's not just you drill down and you lose oxygen and that's it. There are like they took from the Drindy Adventure, like Indiana Jones type segments where they have certain blocks will stick you with spikes, like if you're not fast enough, and just different blockages and things that were in later Mr. Drillers that nobody else has copied yet. So I actually really like that they did a good copy of Mr. Driller. Like it's a better copy of Mr. Driller than in Arcade Paradise. That one is very basic compared to this. and I am now in. They don't show you like a detailed leaderboard. Apparently, in the beta test, they did show a detailed leaderboard, but I guess they don't want to encourage cheating or something. Like people like seeing 000 times or whatever. But I am in the top 2% of all of all players in the world because I fucking love Mr. Driller. And just having that mode in a free-to-play game, like on my phone or whatever, that makes it worth it to me, kind of. Like, all the other stuff is like bonus because there's not a good Mr. Driller for phones or anything, and now I can play Mr. Driller fucking anywhere, and that's pretty nice. I don't know.
Neat.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo though. I know that's like not everybody is going to be coming to Zenless Zone Zero because they can play Mr. Driller.
Yeah, the 5 people.
Yeah.
And so there's the arcade. And the other game is basically is a Snake knockoff. But right now there's an event happening where if you play the Snake game multiplayer, you can win prizes, like a bunch of premium currency. So make sure. I think it's like a weekend event. So yeah, I played like 4 matches and I won like 2 of them. So go me. And I had enough currency, enough to get all their premium currency. So it's like 2 free pools right there. And I like the second match I got into. I faced off against like a guy a very sweaty player. So they knew how to play very well because like the Snake clone also had like a boost you can do, and that guy knew how to boost right up to you and like make sure you land into them. So that's fun. Because yeah, I think the Mr. Driller knockoff has a multiplayer mode too, I think.
Yeah, I've tried queuing up for multiplayer and nobody will play it. Maybe if they do an event later on, I'll be able to do that. But yeah, everybody's just being a basic bitch and playing the Snake game, I guess.
But yeah, it's cool that there's like no other multiplayer in the game, but the only multiplayer is in these arcade games. And you can invite your friends to play too. So that's neat.
We need to exchange friend codes or whatever. Yep. Haven't done that.
I'll post it in the chat.
But yeah, it's a quality. Like MiHoYo, I don't think they've put out like a bad free-to-play gacha game yet. So, and I know there have been leaks that like their new game is an Animal Crossing like a free-to-play Animal Crossing. Yeah. So that's going to be probably a huge fucking deal when that comes out too. Yeah, I'm excited. They're doing a good job. Like I can't fault them. I don't know.
The community is kind of toxic, so I don't like to look into it too much.
Sure.
So I don't. But I don't know how people are reacting to like the Honkai lately. I'm not sure if people still like it, but I mean, yeah, all their games are basically like they're free to play, but they're like premium, like top tier free to play. And obviously, since Genshin, all the production value has been sky high. So and this one is no different. I think combat-wise, there's some people who think it's pretty easy, and some people who think it's kind of basic. I thought that too, but then once you start learning how to do the combos and how because you can knock down the enemies. If you knock them down, then you start doing combos, tags with your teammates. And once you start learning the combos and how to effectively use them, you can start getting a flow with the combat. It makes it a lot more engaging. But before you start realizing all that, it can get kind of button mashy. And so
it's like an enjoyable, like the chain attacks. Once you start going, you're like, yeah, and it feels good.
Yes.
But it is pretty simple still. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
But they do have like EX moves you can like charge up and stuff too on certain characters. Like it's not totally shallow, but it's not super complicated either.
Yeah, and also like I think I would say the enemies have been all kind of basic so far. Like nothing with like standout abilities. And all the boss fights are kind of so far.
Yeah.
But
that's fun.
And there's also one more thing. Ultimate.
My God, man.
The ultimate moves. I feel like I would say the ultimates can recharge maybe a little bit faster, but then I'm sure that's like a thing where you gear your characters to make it recharge faster, and obviously I'm not being very efficient with my gear, so I don't have the artifacts unlocked yet.
Well, that's always the worst part of these games is trying to get your gear like in a good place. Like that's where the games fall apart for me. Like they all have the same formula and system for how their equipment works. And that's where when you get to the end game, you're like, okay, I'm building up my characters. I need to get them geared correctly in the correct sets with the correct stat modifiers. And that part is where it becomes unfun. Yeah, like I don't want to do any of that shit.
Exactly, but I would say, like with the other Miho games, the pre-log before you get to the end game, it's pretty long.
Yeah.
And I'm on chapter 2. There's still a bunch of story. I'm still liking a lot of it. I'm liking it. It's really cool.
It's a good universe. Like I could see them doing an anime or whatever for sure.
Okay. Enough.
And the main character is super
Enough.
cute. The girl.
Enough.
I like her a lot. She's very cute.
They have a whole bunch.
Let us talk. Enough.
She has like one sock that's like higher than the other. It's very cute.
All right, hold on 1 second here. We're just gonna hold
Now
on.
they wants to see those socks.
Hold on now. We're just gonna hold on. We gotta.
Are you gonna turn off drinks time?
I
first?
fucking muted these two, and now we got. They've been muted, and we get to talk, DJ, for a little bit. How you been? How's everything going over at you?
It's all right. I'm not into those gacha games.
No, me either.
Here's my main question: is like, what even are you getting on the gacha? Because I tried googling
idea. I didn't
this.
play it. You know,
and I see agents, but I also see the agent list is like 10 people. So like, are you getting like a 10 roll of people and you're done? Are you just done with the game once you do a 10 roll? Like,
it's like
is
all
it
their
just
other
a fuck
games.
ton of duplicates? Like what?
You need duplicates to power up your people. Like you want 6 copies of them or whatever to max them out.
Okay, so it's not just S rank; it's like S rank level 1 to like 30.
But the characters are pretty rare. Sometimes you'll do a 10 roll and you won't even get one. It's just weapon items.
Oh god, that's even worse. Okay, yeah. And then like, are there no outfits? There's no like seasonal shit.
Not yet. Like later on, they'll sell you swimsuits or whatever.
2 out of 10 game right now. Then
Miho doesn't do a lot of outfits. Less like 3 years.
Make less time working on the board game and more time working on the swimsuits, guys. Come on.
Well, they try and like dole out the number of characters kind of slowly.
Yeah, they probably got 30 in the chamber or something.
Yes, no, they have. I've seen a lot of leaks already of like upcoming characters, blah blah blah. Yeah, data mining.
Yeah.
And they've done a bunch of beta testing, so yeah, they have a bunch of content stored up, I'm sure.
Now, Thouden, would you play a Digimon gacha game?
No, I would not.
I have.
No, just flat no.
Nope, not interested. I got other things on my docket I gotta do in my life to play gachas.
Also, you shouldn't play the Digimon gacha games because Bandai will kill them like within a year.
Right.
None of them have been successful enough, or like they just bring out a new one in Japan,
Digimon
and like the English
not been
one
in a
had
good
just come
place.
out, and then they don't. Yeah.
His movies are pretty good, I think.
You can Well, next year you can go to the Hyper Japan Bandai Namco booth and just open up your phone screen and go, look, the servers don't work, fix it. And I'm not leaving it until you fix it. And then I'm sure they'll get the Digimon games back.
Yeah.
And you get arrested.
Yeah, get arrested.
Yeah.
And I'm on the news.
Then at least Mr. Namco knows your problems.
Mr. Namco, of course.
Yeah.
Mr. Bandai.
That's
Mrs. Bandai's not doing shit for us or whatever.
Out as one of these little fuckers.
Yeah.
Speak.
Oh,
go ahead.
You're gonna do the pivot.
Pivot.
I
Fucking
guess.
pivot.
I got a monster Tamagotchi.
Oh.
They're cute. It's all Halloweeny. That's why I bought it. Yeah.
What's the name of it? That's more than Tamagotchi at the top there.
Oh, it says Tamagotchi Uni. That's the style that this is.
Sure.
This is the fancy Tamagotchi that has Wi-Fi built in, and you can buy DLC and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's a Hello Kitty DLC you can buy for $7 right now. But you can only do one DLC at a time. It kind of sucks. You can't have multiple DLC running on your shitty little Tamagotchi. This one is called Give Up Chi.
Ooh.
She's like a Menhara style Digimon, or not Tamagotchi, not Digimon. It's yeah, Menhara K. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird.
Mary?
What?
We're going to Sean now. He had a transition.
No, I gotta see what my Digimon
Mary
posted.
Mary, you're muted. I'm sorry, Mary.
She said
I
it's
can't.
on the socials. Did a
Digimon can, or not Digimon, your Tamagotchi can tweet at you. It's kind of neat.
Great. I think it said hashtag Fairview, good walk.
Back in my day, Tamagotchi doesn't have fucking social media.
What was your pivot? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Speaking of Tamagotchi, I played a game inspired by Tamagotchi.
I started this.
Yeah. Did I close Yokiro along Tamago? Does that say that?
Tamago means egg, and so yeah, that's why Tamagotchi is
That's kind of weird. Just say egg, guys. Or so it's localized.
How was it?
Anyways. So basically, you're the fairyland's getting attacked, so you have to save the fairyland. So the fairies like make a human, I guess.
Okay.
Born a human out of an egg.
It's the same story as Princess Maker, if you've played any of those games.
You gotta raise a human, so they can kill the frogs and liberate the fairyland. To do that, you train up the human by like when they're a baby, you
bossing them around.
Bossing around, exactly. You make them do strength training and like stuff like that. But then once they get hungry, you gotta make them go eat. So basically, it's basically just a management sim or a simulator where he's because once they're a baby, they'll grow into a infant or a toddler. I was thinking, what's a middle human, but not.
What's a middle human?
What
the fuck are you talking about? Like,
it's a middle human.
What's a middle human? You know what I mean? Like,
well, they're infant, then they're toddler, and then they're at the full-grown, or I'd say infant, teen, then adult. And then once they're adult, they can go on quests and they go on quests to get AXP. But it's still all very simple, like Tamagotchi style, like complex, or not complex at all. And stuff that everyone's laughing at.
I'm mostly laughing at Fountains.
The middle human thing is so wild.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. That's the name of this podcast, by the way. Middle human. What's a middle human?
Basically, the point of the game is you're not supposed to fully pay attention to this. It's side of the screen. You're watching your middle human gain strength and like then go on quests. But then once they get tired, you gotta go sleep. And once it takes like 8 hours to get all their energy back. That's when you close the game. Then you open it back up. They have the energy back. Then you start making them train again and do quests. So it's those types of games like a Tamagotchi. You're not supposed to be fully paying attention to it.
Or an Animal Crossing or whatever. Like it's real time ish.
Yeah. Yes, real time. Yes, real time ish. Like gameplay elements. Exactly. Sorry. Next question.
Similar to, I've seen a game where it runs on your screen at like the bottom of the screen. And it just takes up like the bottom like 10th of your screen.
Rusty's Retirement.
I have no fucking clue what it is. It takes up your screen like that. Okay.
Yes.
I was wondering.
I also bought this bought Rusty's Retirement during the Steam sale. But I haven't played it yet. But yeah, basically that's more of an idle game. That's kind of different.
Yes.
I mean, when I get to pedantics, that's technically different, but.
I mean, you check in on Rusty's Retirement about as often as you check in on this Yokiro game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But so since I need a game to occupy me playing this other game, shut up. I know. I was like, hey, I want to play a Dynasty Warriors game.
This guy's out here fucking playing Dynasty Warriors in the Year of Our Lord 2024. That's fucking nuts. I mean,
yes.
I don't want to play these weeaboo like a licensed ones. I want to play the actual one. So I was like, but I want to play Empire's Dynasty Warriors because the other ones are kind of boring. Because I don't care about the Three Kingdom story. I get it, Lubu.
But the Yellow Turban Rebellion.
Well, who cares? I just want the
Empire. Oh my gosh.
I just want the try. I don't care. So I was like, what's the best Dynasty Warriors Empires game? I get to Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires for the PS2. Not for the 360 because
wow.
Okay, that's saying something that I don't know what it is.
Because the 360 emulator doesn't really. I don't.
Okay.
But PS2. So playing Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires PS2, that shit pops. I'm playing as my faction Lubu. I have like half the territories now. I have like alliance with Xiaobu. He's a pretty big faction, so good thing I have alliance with him because I don't want him attacking my shit. And I'm kind of spread thin right now, so I definitely don't want him attacking me. But I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I'm like, I think I win this, so I'm doing pretty good. So, Lubu, he's about to unite China.
Yeah, we joke about Dynasty Warriors and shit, but I remember 5, and 5 does slap. I played a lot of Empires 5. Then like Empire 6 came out and it's the exact same thing, and then 7 and 8 there was all the exact same thing. And then you realize, Dynasty Warriors is all the exact same thing. I'll just wait for I'll wait a decade, which is what I've done, and now I'll get back into it. Now with these PS5 graphics, that's when I'll get back into it, sure.
Dynasty Warriors Origins?
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Whatever that is. I think my first Dynasty Warriors was on the PSP when I was a child. So this is kind of a step up. Not a big step up because it's still the PS2, but it's a step up. It's neat. I'm having a great time. That was mostly a joke, but I actually did play a bunch of Dynasty Warriors 5.
Yeah, it eats up your time.
But speaking of video games, since our hosts are here, I will say a quick Noverlands update. The game I talked about last time, which is basically like a management type game, like Factorio. I would say the game's kind of has a bunch of half-baked elements, which is kind of sad. Like there's combat, but you don't really need to use it because like they're bosses, but the bosses give you resources that you can get in other ways anyways. So it's like I don't why add these bosses. And it was a half-baked element, but and there's like credits, but there's still like things to do after the credits, which is kind of weird. But they had this story element after the credits. Like once you hit credits, you did it. You can go to Earth, back to Earth, but then Earth was like, actually, we don't want you. You stay there. And then you find out there's this alien. You find that original inhabitants of this lane you crash into, and you talk to them, and they're like, wait, why you see you're using all these resources to power all your stuff. Why are you burning that stuff? That's super inefficient, and you're just polluting our land. Turns out the resources that you've been using to power everything has been polluting the environment. I was like, oh shit, these green crystals are actually just oil. Twist. Oh, I am leading this land. My bad. Sorry about that. So. And that quest line leads you into new elements where you can make like black holes and some shit, like quantum computing. So there's more progression on. Get some nice. We're snacking on that, Albie. But so
I'm dying over here. I gotta get something. I'm sorry.
He's snacking.
I'm hungry.
Right. You're fine.
That's fair. So yeah, there's so that I keep getting. There's still some progression. But it's at this point it's drip feeding it, so it's kind of like it's taking a while to make these quantum computers to make these black holes. But that's fine. I still sunk like 3 hours into it, like yesterday, just while blinking. And then again, other half big elements like so at one point you go to the space station, where all these aliens are here. It's kind of like a trade hub. But to build it out, you have to pay this person to unlock new shops. And it's really neat, and once you do, it starts populating with all these like different alien species. But it's like you can't really interact with anything, so it's kind of like it's nice. It looks nice, but it's mostly just flavor. But stuff like that, where I wish there was probably a bigger team that could flesh that game out more. But it's probably like a couple person team, so it looks nice. It's neat. I wish there was more to it, or at least more fleshed out. But it's a good time waster for sure. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm done talking about that game. No Lance. Buy it once again.
Is it time to talk about Hideo Kojima?
I mean, we don't have to talk about it. It's fine.
Go ahead, Mary. Talk to me about
Aww.
Hideo Kojima.
Well, what am I supposed to talk about then?
Hideo Kojima. Are we talking about?
Oh, okay, okay. I don't know. I wasn't the one who played it though.
I mean, I beat Snatcher.
Oh, Snatcher, not Stalker. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck I'm over here. Like,
yeah. Hideo Kojima's Stalker.
Stalker. Stalker 2.
My main point is like it's Snatcher and Police Knots, the two Hideo Kojima games that I beat. They're very similar. Like it's surprising how they're basically the same type of game. Well, they're both adventure games, obviously, but they basically have the same structure, just a different scenario and characters. But they're basically the same game. The same twist, basically. Mary, you're right. That child twist. I laughed out loud when that happened. Of course, it was
I thought
Harry.
It was pretty good. I don't know.
It was surprising, but in fact, I literally laughed out loud once I learned. I mean, and I will say the twist all has similar effects. Like all these fucking like the third act. You could definitely tell. So when I was playing this, I kept comparing this game to like the other versions, like Japanese versions. And It's kind of crazy how the third act wasn't in the original release of the game.
Really?
I know budget reasons.
What?
Yeah, the third act wasn't in the PC-88 or whatever versions of the game. I know why. They're apparently way over budget, so they kind of had to ship the game.
Wow.
But then once Hideo Kojima became an actually popular name, they released the game on Sega CD, PC Engine CD, with the added third act that actually concluded the fucking story.
Yeah, I was about to say like, the story doesn't have an ending without the third act.
No,
like, you take care of the threat, I guess, basically, but you don't. That's it. Like, yeah, huh?
And like, I went through a walkthrough of the PC 88 or PC 88, yeah, and like so like it's basically the same ending except like you don't get the call from the wife.
Right.
Jamie.
Gillian Jamie. You don't get the wife from the Jamie that teases into the third act. But otherwise, it's basically the same ending. So it's like, no. I obviously couldn't read the text because it was Japanese. But from what I can see, yeah, it's like ends here after this. You kill the twist that
the surprise bad
Benson?
guy. Yeah, that's
Benson. But then the third act was just all twists. Which was kind of like Please Not, but the third act in Snatcher was definitely more felt more
organic,
thrown together.
No,
non-organic.
It's kind of rushed. It's like here's a big story dump about like, oh, this is what the story was about. Surprise. I don't know.
Here's 20 minutes of cutscenes, like on a game from the fucking like 90s. So I'm sure people. I'm not sure how people react to that, right? I stopped because I thought Mary was gonna say something. Like,
oh well, I didn't actually play it when it was brand new. I played it like early 2000s or whatever, like emulated. So it was, or actually, I think I the Sega CD, you can just burn CDs and play it on there without a mod chip or anything. So that's how I did it. And it was after I had played Metal Gear Solid, but it was still like, yeah, like Metal Gear Solid is what changed like video games for everybody else, and this had the storytelling stuff, but it wasn't blended into a normal game. It was just storytelling.
Adventure game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
so let me ask you the real important question. You gonna listen to that radio drama, or what do you think?
What?
They released the Snatcher radio drama.
Oh.
Did you try any Neo Kobe pizza?
No,
Neo Kobe pizza.
Yeah.
I actually didn't. I read I read about. I know I knew you could. But I actually never did for some reason.
I haven't actually tried to do that either because
Yeah,
it sounds gross.
But I know you can go to the food. If you look at the food stalls long enough, you can finally eat the pizza. And yeah, I'd say interesting things, comparisons between the English. And I didn't know that in the original Japanese version, the characters in the Happy Paradise, where it's called, the characters were like popular sci-fi characters like Alien and other stuff like that.
Isn't
and not
like the Predator in there or whatever too?
I think so. Honestly, when I looked at it, I barely recognized any of them. I recognized all the Konami characters, but I didn't recognize any of the sci-fi characters. I didn't look at a list or anything. But
also, the name of the bar in Snatcher is Outer Heaven. Yeah, like the Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes, it's Outer Heaven, but apparently it's a different name in Japan.
Oh, really? Okay. Huh.
I think yeah, it's I think, but it was also like a name of something out straight out of a Western movie, so that's why they had to take it out. I was not expecting the fact that the main bad guy was this people from the Soviet Union. The Kremlin of the bad guys. Spoilers. And the twist, Gillian. I will say
the story's good.
The story's good, but it gets, again, it's good within the third act happens, and it's just like, it's good, but then it just goes like on a roller coaster because it's twist after twist, which is fun. It was fun. I didn't want to stop at all during the whole time, but it was kind of like, what's happening? Especially, I was like, oh, now I have to stop shoot these and just like a police knots, you get to the end, you have to kill like 50 things, and just like in police knots, and unbelievable that you're suddenly killing like 50 snatchers, when throughout the whole game, they're all these very powerful creature robots, and then here you are just killing 20 of them. But whatever. Turns out you're a CIA agent, so that makes sense. I'm just playing Snatcher. I don't care. Who cares? It's a 50-year-old game.
I love the we were frozen for 50 years, but we were super spies fighting against the Russian government and all this crazy bullshit. I love it.
I love how it turns back. It's all. This is all happening because of the Cold War. They were making Snatchers because of the Cold War. They're planning to take over the world leaders. It's crazy, and it's definitely Hideo Kojima type bullshit, bombastic.
But I mean, it's kind of prescient for I don't know. Yeah, he's not dumb. I don't know. He's good at pulling elements from real life and then making fantastical BS out of it.
Yeah, just like Police Knots and Metal Gear Solid. It's stuff it's believable stuff that he puts in his games for sure. And but with the fantastical elements,
and then turns it into unbelievable BS.
Yeah,
it's great. I love it. Yeah.
I want to do a quick comparison of characters. I will say a lot of things. I'm a weirdo who played Police Knots first, so I would say I like most of the elements and Police Knots better, more raw. But I would say
it's a smoother version of Snatcher.
Yes.
They put a lot of the same stuff in there, but it's done better. Yeah.
Exactly. It felt definitely like a second version. I would say kind of like the main character better in Snatcher. I like Gilliam. It's probably because he has
he's sassier.
Sassier. I like his relationship with his Jillian.
Jamie and Gillian.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Some names are hard. Oh, I kind of like the main character better in Snatcher. And overall, I like the characters better. Though obviously, there's less screen time for the characters. So, like Mika, she's cool. Like, turns out she's not just a ditchy secretary. She's actually
Yeah.
I like on the third act. She kind of she had like another role to play other than she's the woman that you get harassed by the main character until the third act, and then she actually like gets in there and like actually plays a part in the story and like helps you out. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, overall, it was very fun. I didn't get attached with it nearly as I did with Police Knots, but it's still very good. I can understand why it's a diehard following, especially for like a game that came out in English and the time period. It's a very cool game.
Okay, cool.
It was
Sorry.
neat. I
It's
don't know.
I mean, it looks neat
You can
every
see
time I'm looking
the influence, like playing those two games on like Death Stranding, even like with the story and cutscenes, and yeah, I don't know. It's neat. I'm looking forward to Death Stranding too a whole lot.
Can't wait to get Sean into Death Stranding. Very excited about it.
I mean, I played the first one. I mean, I know what it is. Like, I think it's so bullshit. You know? And I think it's.
It got even more convoluted.
Oh, it's gonna get even worse this time, and I love it.
Like and these adventure games, like I don't have to play with the like middling gameplay to get to the good story parts.
Hey now, all right. The best part of Death Stranding is the middling gameplay. Come on now.
Well,
and
not
like
the shooting other dudes, but the transporting stuff.
That's so fun. Yeah, it's really good.
And also, the presentation overall in Snatcher is fantastic. I love the music. I love all the graphics. Yeah, it's all good.
They should make another one. Here's what you're saying.
It would be neat if he tried to make another adventure game, and I'm hoping that's what his like. This is going to be the closest to a movie, a game, like his weird hybrid game. I'm hoping that's like a return to his adventure game kind of roots, because that would be really cool. I think a modern one of these.
I'm just scared. I'm scared that there's nobody who can tell him no, and he's just unrestrained Kojima. I don't have faith in. So,
I mean, Police Knots and Snatcher are pretty unrestrained Kojima, and
he had Konami to like stop him. I guess.
I mean, Death Stranding
Konami
1 was
really cared, except for like budgets or whatever.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. But there's also like console limitations too. But yeah, I guess I'm interested, and I'm definitely interested to see if it's his newest game is more adventure-like, and not have bad Amazon delivery gameplay elements to it.
Okay, how about you watch your mouth when you talk about Death Stranding, huh?
I'm not sure if it's fair or not. Like, I didn't know Death Stranding was your favorite game ever.
It literally wasn't, but then I did Extra Life that one time, and I played Death Stranding for a couple hours, and for some god unknown reason, it hit really hard, and now I'm in. I don't know what to say. That's the truth. I kind of like, I fucking kind of love it in a way. I don't like the story. I think the story is like really pretty artsy-fartsy, stupid shit, but man, the gameplay got me good. Thank you. Mary.
But also,
enough, Sean.
Other Japanese.
Why did they put metal on a fucking Sega CD once they revive him? Like, what's that? What?
Mary, talk to me about.
They thought it was a funny joke. Ha ha ha.
Elden Ring, funny. Mary. Elden Ring.
And they did
Elden Ring, Mary.
They play the Metal Gear like scary tank.
You're muted, Sean.
Or whatever too.
You get a 10-second timeout. You're muted. We gotta let Mary talk. Yep, he's talking that shit. Good. I mean, it's still gonna show up in the audio version, so this doesn't really do anything. So he can talk whatever he wants. But great. Okay, Mary, talk to me about Elden Ring. Such a great game series here.
It is good, but my finger still is like fucking up quite a bit, so I'm not playing as much as I probably would like to. That, and I'm still busy with like kid stuff a lot of the time. So I beat. Let me look up her fucking name, because the names in Elden Ring are terrible, and they're all the same. I beat Rolana, the Moon Knight, or whatever, which is about like halfway through the DLC, it seems. And yeah, I'm having fun. I'm going through it. It's more Elden Ring. I still don't understand like all the weird outcry from internet people saying like this game's bullshit. Like what? It seems the same as Elden Ring to me with just like a little extra sprinkle of new stuff. And that's what I like about it. And I'm playing it and it's fun. I'm kind of playing it as a podcast game though, where I have like a YouTube video up on my other monitor because it's still Elden Ring. Like I need a new FromSoft Souls game or Souls like thing, and I hope it's not another Sekiro action thing because I'm not a fan of that, but whatever.
You played Demon Souls, the PS5 one?
Yeah,
okay,
well,
you have.
I bought it. I played Demon Souls on PS3 so much. Like that was the game I got the PS3 for, and was my first game on PS3. But yeah, it's fine. I don't see why people would like be like, "Oh, this DLC is game of the year." Like I don't know. But I guess people gave this is me being too hot takey, but people gave Tears of the Kingdom game of the year and thought it was totally fresh or whatever, and I don't know. It felt kind of like a retread to me, but
Yep.
Whoa.
She's right.
Wow.
Don't whoa.
Roaster.
It would have been better with a totally new map. I would have been way more impressed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even though they added the underground stuff. Whatever.
And the sky, but sure. Yeah.
There's not enough to the sky. Like the big sky section is the tutorial, and then when they make you do like sky segments, it's usually a pain in the ass. Like
that's fair. Yeah.
When you're trying to get to that one wind beast or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you can't hear me, Mary, but I agree with you. Yeah.
And then the only other game I've really paid a whole bunch of attention to is Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess.
Okay.
This is a Capcom game, and people were like, "Is this Onimusha?" when they were first showing the trailers, because it's very like Shinto-y, yokai, like ancient Japan kind of flavor to it. It's a neat game. It's a weird game. I wouldn't compare it to Brutal Legend like a lot of people have been doing. It almost, in a weird way, like makes me feel like this game was originally a phone game. Because there's a lot of there are elements that I can see at points where I'm like, oh, this was a timer originally, and it's still kind of a timer, but you just go through and beat another stage, and it just takes so many. It has a lot of weird free-to-play elements, like you're upgrading your townspeople in a weird way. Just the way the map sizes are very small as well. It feels almost like a handheld experience. Like I could see this coming out on like 3DS or something almost too. Which is why I want to play it on Steam Deck. It only came out yesterday, so I've only played it for like 3 or 4 hours. But it's an interesting kind of RTS-y kind of game. It's very weird. It almost like reminds me of Overwatch in an odd way too. It's like a single player Overwatch. Because you have your maiden walking along a path. You need special currency from either destroying enemies or destroying blight in like the land. And with that currency, you can carve a path for your maiden to walk to the end stage of the level. And while you're doing it, there's like a day-night cycle going on, like The Sims or whatever. And you can actually like speed up time and stuff too. And she's walking slowly along this path according to time. And when it becomes night, all the bad guys come out. And then you hack and slash bad guys. You use your villagers that you have upgraded to also fight the bad guys, and you can change their classes. Like say, like there are a bunch of flying enemies on this stage, so I need a bunch of archers, like basic stuff like that. But it's very compelling. Like the little stages only last like about 30 minutes, I would say, altogether. I'm still at the beginning of the game, so maybe it gets more complicated later on. But it has a like you're working and progressing and making your way down this mountain, and it has like a Stardew Valley-esque like, oh shoot, I played until 2 in the morning and I didn't mean to. Like I was just trying to complete this loop, keep upgrading my dudes, keep earning these new things. And it's surprisingly a lot of fun. It seems like it's kind of a short game. Like I said, it feels like a handheld-y kind of thing almost. So I don't think I'm going to be playing it for too much longer, but it's on Game Pass.
Yep.
So
I think they say like 10 hours to beat it or something like that.
That sounds about right, probably. But it feels like a neat little interesting concept of a game. Like, I'm kind of glad it's not blown up into like a full free-to-play thing, because that would probably suck. But for what it is, it's pretty neat. Cool. It's definitely a good Game Pass game. I don't know what the MSRP is, and now I kind of want to look it up, because if they're charging $70 for this, I definitely wouldn't do that. But
50.
Okay.
50.
Yeah, and even on a sale or something, it's pretty neat. If you have Game Pass, I would definitely try it out. Like, there's not, like I said, I'm at the beginning of the game, so there's not a whole lot of strategy to it. As far as I know, you can only carve out a path for your goddess in like it has a predetermined line that you're basically spending your energy or currency or whatever to carve out that line and upgrade your dudes as well. I don't know. It's really neat. I'm not normally like a tower defense real-time strategy kind of person. And yeah, I don't know. It's neat. It's interesting. And also, I love the sound effects in this game.
Yeah, I noticed that
and
too.
the music, it has like some interesting little light piano music, but like the main little bad guys that you're fighting a lot of the time at night, they make sounds like frogs make at night, like and there are a whole swarm of these enemies. So when there are a bunch of bad guys coming at you and doing stuff, it just sounds like when I used to live on the Gulf Coast on a summer night, I would open my window and it just sounds like hundreds of frogs croaking. So it's kind of neat. It's a weird. There are a lot of like weird artsy decisions kind of thing, about this game that are like, oh, that's interesting. Like, I could see this game being a lot more boring if they didn't put like more flourish into the presentation, and that flourish is there and kind of neat, and it's flavored all mystical, artsy fartsy, ancient Shinto Japan. So of course I love that garbage. So yeah, it's really neat. It's neat.
It does look good.
It's a hard game to describe because there's not really much like it. Yeah, it's your maiden walking along that you have to protect. It does remind me of like the vehicle you have to walk along with in Overwatch. It's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it was fun watching all the pre-released marketing and how nobody could tell what type of game it was. And
yeah,
tower defense.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be tower defense.
But yeah, the game definitely looks very neat. And now that I've Game Pass again, thanks to Albie, I'm definitely gonna play it before the next podcast.
Well, thanks to me.
Because we played Orc Express Die 3. And
oh,
so
okay.
I gotta...
All right.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So far, like, the only strategic element I've found is, like, managing your currency resource. Like, do I want to carve the path for the goddess, or do I want to upgrade this villager into a woodcutter so he can help me fight bad guys, like, when the enemies come? Like, so far, that's the only strategic stuff I've seen, but, like I said, I've only unlocked, like, 2 areas so far. And after you do an area in the map, it becomes like a little base town area that you then have to upgrade by replaying stages. Not a whole lot so far. There's not a lot of grinding, but I was just finding it fun. It was just neat to play. I don't know.
This game sounds very. I love like town building elements in video games. So yeah, this sounds very exciting for me. I definitely want to play this.
It's really neat. I'm glad that people are trying to do new things and come up with like new genres and mechanics, because that's what I like about video games.
And it's sad when this kind of fails, so they won't ever make a new one. But for what it is, yeah, I'll be happy with this one game.
Well, it's gotten pretty good reviews, which is the embargo like ended like the beginning of the week, and it didn't release until now. So that's what made me check it out. Just like there was a lot of positive word of mouth saying like, "Hey, this is actually pretty neat." So, and I liked Exoprimal. I liked their other experiments Capcom have done. Like, I like it when they're not just fucking remaking Resident Evil for like the 5th time or whatever.
Yeah, reviews are good, but like I've seen no marketing on this, and with a name like that, it's gonna really struggle with Western stuff as well. Because it was on that Game Pass thing, and I was like, oh, okay, this looks like a nothing game, so I didn't care about it at all. Like, I think a lot of people on like the deals website I go to a lot, which always posts the Game Pass stuff, is just like, wow, this is a bummer month. Like, there's nothing good on here. When actually there's actually quite a lot of good stuff sneakily on this month.
Yeah, like I also installed Magical Delicacy and Flintlock. I haven't gotten along to gotten to either of these, but Magical Delicacy supposedly has pretty good reviews, and Flintlock looks neat. I
Friend
like
of the show.
So yeah. Cybercan worked on it. Yep.
Yeah, all these recent Game Pass editions. So.
I need to use my subscription, so yeah, I want to get
use it up before it's over, before Game Pass dies.
The price changes. I'm probably gonna go from Ultimate to
regular
PC.
Only.
Just do it. Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
But the only thing you lose like cloud gaming. So if you don't do cloud gaming,
I finally set up. Well, I was having issues with it, but Quest 3 xCloud is actually really neat. Like, you can play a giant screen in mixed reality. I'm playing cloud streaming Disney Dreamlight Valley in a headset while I'm able to watch my kid, technically.
technically,
and she can watch something on TV or whatever.
You doing okay, kid?
Well, yeah.
Just keep watching your Bluey.
I mean, sometimes that's what she wants to do. Yeah, like, not all of the time is learning ABCs with flashcards and shit. Yeah. It's neat. It's neat. That would be the only reason I would want to keep Ultimate, though, is for the cloud streaming. But, yeah.
Well, and they added it to Amazon Fire Sticks. Kept wanting to say Fight Sticks and Flight Sticks.
Amazon
Fight Sticks. Right. I know that's not right. Yeah, the Fire Sticks. They added it to those. And as a person who has a couple of them, that's handy, especially if like you just want to like give one to your sister. Like, hey, she either has a Fire Stick and you just let her log in, or you just fucking gift her a Fire Stick or something, and they have just instant cloud access to like all the Game Pass games.
You still need a controller, though.
Yeah, but whatever, that's easy enough. Have they confirmed it has to be an Xbox controller?
No, you do not have to
interesting.
use it. I was messing with my Quest 3, and they're like, you can use pretty much any controller, so
that is an option as well. Like, there's gotta be a controller dinking around.
Yeah, as long as you have anything Bluetooth, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, like, that was one of the bigger, like, cloud things. Yeah, I would also agree PC Game Pass is the one you kind of want, unless you're just, like, locked into Ultimate like me for a couple years. In which case, I'll just ride the wave, and then when there's another price upgrade in, like, 2 years' time, then I'll just go to PC or whatever.
I was too lazy and I didn't finagle the cards or whatever to get cheap Game Pass for like 3 years or anything.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, DJ, What have you been playing? Talk to me.
It is always games that I can play with the kid, because after the kid goes to sleep, it's pretty much I watch bullshit like golf, or I'm watching The Boys, or whatever stuff. I'm usually watching stuff. I just don't really have the energy to play games and stuff. So my list is, once I find it, because I want to know, I want to choose the games
In the
a
order.
good
He has an order.
Yes, I have an order, guys. Moving
yeah.
Out 2 is probably the weakest game out of them, even though I know it's probably the biggest marketed one out of the list I have. It's okay. I played it a bit with the wife. She does not like it. She hates that game. There's too much weirdness going on with there. And she finds it frustrating as a person who isn't really used to two sticks and stuff like that, even with some of the easy mode things on there.
What's the game?
What's the game?
Moving Out 2. Did I not say Moving Out 2? Sorry,
no, I believe you just said
it
the
twice.
game.
I said the game was Moving Out 2. Sorry, I thought I said it twice or something. And that's why I said it was the most popular or most commercial one on my list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's okay. The kid can't really play it, and there's some instances where you have to throw the item, and you need two players to do that pretty well. And so when my wife is struggling at extreme amount, she's just like, "I'm done with this game. I do not want to play this game again." So it's okay, but it's you'll need either an older kid or a kid who can focus more on stuff like that, or a good second person there. Little Gator game, we finished it. I don't know if anyone's gonna play that game. I mentioned it a bit back. Yep, I mentioned it a bit back. We finally I forced the kid to basically just start doing the quest stuff, the actual quest stuff, rather than messing around everywhere. So we finished the game. It has a really cute ending. I will leave it unspoiled for Mary because it's a nice little, I think, little Easter egg thing that happens. And it's pretty cute. And I was just like, oh, I get it now. It's a great game. Really good game. Doesn't get any of the marketing it should really do. Very good for kids to just mess around in the world and stuff. No issues on it's gonna fall, or no issues on content and stuff like that. And she can actually just mess around with it for a while. Rolling Hills makes sushi with friends. Speaking of Game Pass games, that is a Game Pass game.
I have that installed too.
Yep. That is, you are a sushi bot and you go to I think a place called Rolling Hills. And then you're kind of just trapped there, and you are there to work at your sushi restaurant, to help the people who live at Rolling Hills, and it turns out the mayor is a father of 3 daughters, and they all have their own little things, and it's a lot of light stuff. And then there's the main game is the daytime. You're running around, you're buying stuff at the market to upgrade your sushi recipes. You can go to the cafe to have a breakfast or a dessert feast, or a feast with them, and then you level up an XP bar to progress little story levels for each character in the Rolling Hills place. And then there's other characters that slowly appear throughout throughout your game time. There's actually 2 blank silhouettes that we haven't met yet, even though we're kind of at end game for all the recipes and everything. One of them owns a furniture store. So what you can do is you can buy furniture with the money you have, and you can customize your sushi restaurant. So it can either be a candy store, well, not a candy store, but it can look like a candy store. You could have a bunch of dessert booths there. You can have chess pieces there, if you not pieces, chess boards there if you want. You can have just a big batch of giant teddy bears, or glowing light teddy bears and stuff like that, based on whatever you want to do or whatever the kid wants to put in there. yeah, like there's a lot of a fun little customization in the sushi room and stuff. And then the evening or the second part of the game is you start the automatic sushi machine. Because maybe your question is, how does a robot make sushi? It has a machine also. Well, yeah, it has a machine, and you can re-roll the sushi that comes in. And there's 3 different classes of sushi, like blue fishy sushi, pink candy sushi. You just trust me on this, and then green vegetable sushis, I guess. And then and then there's a rainbow one, so you can serve that to any of them. And then customers come in, they ask for things. Sometimes they're on the phones, so you have to deal with that. Sometimes they're sleeping, so you have to wake them up. It's not bad. She can't do the like sushi bit, so it's a little bit too much. But sometimes she'll run around as the sushi bot in the daytime. Sean had a question.
Is this a Stardew Valley mixed with Diner Dash?
A lot less like growing the crops or whatever.
Sure.
There's a lot less in like the daytime.
I mean, that's what Dave the Diver was, except he
right.
had the getting fish underwater part.
Yeah, no, it's a lot less than that. It's very easy for kids and stuff and whatnot. But it's there. I mean, it has very small like relationship levels and stuff with these people, and there's like a story for every one of them and whatnot. It's okay. It's totally fine. It's a pretty good game. It's much better than Moving Out 2. The story thing is fine. Some of the characters are pretty fun. One of the first people you meet is called Yorick. I think it's Yorick, and he's just like a drama guy, but he's like Shakespeare theater type drama guy. So he speaks, his text is that all the entire time, and he's trying to find. I think his quest line was like finding money or like finding a way to put on a show, and then he could just like he has to combat his shy fears and all that sort of stuff to be able to produce a show that he can star in. It's not bad.
Don't want to produce one in your sushi place.
No, he's stuck in the cafe. And what's very funny is I didn't take a screen grab of this because we turned the screen grab button off because of the kid. But whenever you're putting the relationship stuff up in the cafe with other people or whatever, you're just having food or whatever, it just goes to a cutscene of you on a table with them, and you're like, you improved your relationship a bit, or you got to the end level, and they discuss a life thing of theirs. There's always Yorick on the stage in the background, just fucking death staring you. It's very funny. The face never moves away or anything. It's just straight staring at you. It's very good. I enjoy that every single time.
Okay.
Rolling Hills, it's pretty fun. It has no marketing behind it. I've seen nothing behind that game.
No,
it looks like fucking vaporware or something, basically. It looks like scamware or some shit, ultimately. Because even the name sounds wrong. Sounds like that old school shit where you're just gonna download a demo or some shit.
Yeah, published by Humble Games, so that's why it's no marketing.
Right, yeah, but it's pretty good. I think it's fine. It's fun and it's cute. And then we'll go to the big game of the show, Flock. We only started playing this today. Flock fucking slaps. I love Flock. Flock is so good. Your kid will love it, Mary. It's also very easy to play. The kid's been playing it a lot of the time as well. Flock is so good. Basically, you are a bird rider. You get to name your rider, but my kid named the bird, so the bird is Teacup. And basically, you are flying in the clouds, and you got to go see your Aunt Jane. And your Aunt Jane has given you a quest to fill in and explore this world that that's this tiny zone that she lives around, and find the animals that live there. Because she's a zoology specialist, but she needs to fill her diary in of all the Yeah, it's fine. It tracks. It tracks, Sean. She needs to fill in her diary of all the species that are around in her zone, and they're not real species. They're fake, named up species. The writing has a ton of great charm. The movement is pretty fluid unless you're boosting, then it can get a little squirrely, but like it's very easy to fly and make it look really fucking cool flying around. um Later on you can start collecting whistles, and then you can start creating your flock, which is basically your squad which follows you. So you can start charming the animals that you find, and then you can create a squad of up to I think 6 friends that just follow you around, fly around with you. That's kind of it. Like you're searching around for these animals. They're all pretty distinct. They're all different. Some of them are just in plain sight, and some of them are like one's hiding under a tree, or one is in this tiny little pond that is really hidden away. Stuff like that. What is also cool is like as you're filling the thing in, it's not just like, oh, this is this fucking glebe. I'm not on there. There's things called glebes. This is this glebe. It's a case of, hey, observe this item, and we'll give you a small list of like these different options, and you figure out which one it is. And it's pretty much simple enough where we've just been asking her like, hey, does this have like horizontal stripes? And we show her what the fuck horizontal is versus vertical. Or hey, this one runs in a group of like of its friends. Is this one running around in a group of its friends? And she'll just be like yes or no, and like she's getting it right. Like it really is cool that there's an easiness to it that she can totally, and like I think a lot of other toddlers can just like be way more involved with this game. It's really cool. I would also go into settings and immediately turn on like all the assists. There's like easy charm, and like there's a button that says large UI text or something, because sometimes like the UI boxes are fucking minuscule. It's really hard to see on the Xbox. It might be different on the PC, but yeah, it really is cool. I don't know how big this game is. Probably not very big at all, but
like 2 gigs.
Sorry, length of time. I feel like we might already be a third of the way through finding the animals, but we've been playing it all day. Yeah, it looks cool. Art style's cool. It's a cozy fucking game that the toddler really enjoys.
The color palette is crazy.
The way you're talking about it, it kind of reminds me of Kunitsu-Gami, where it's like, yeah, it's kind of a smaller thing, but it's doing a lot of different new stuff, and it looks cool. The art style is nice. Yeah, that's neat. I want to try it.
Yeah, it's kind of almost like a Dr. Seuss kind of look to the, you know what I mean?
I was thinking like Katamari.
Katamari, yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Less more pastel colors, kind of,
like
than Katamari.
Ho-ho.
Soft colors. Yeah, sure, yeah.
But even design.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. And it's on Game Pass, obviously. So, yeah, I suggest everyone give it a try. I think that was one of the latest Game Pass editions as well, where obviously people are just like, this month's pretty shit. There's nothing good on here, but like Flock's cool.
Yeah.
Your Dark Souls people, your fighting games people don't give a fuck about this game, but yeah.
Well, that's very, very cool.
It has like it has like multiplayer mode. We tried to join a game once, and like it just went, servers couldn't find anything. So I don't know if that's just dead, or if no one's absolutely playing it, or it's not working, or what. But yeah, or maybe we had to start the game first before we can join a multiplayer mode. I don't know, but it is in theory there, so you can just, I don't know, ride around with other bird riders, showing off your flock, your squad.
The Flock Squad?
It says it's co-op, so I guess you could maybe, if you follow them around, you could find
other animals. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think you could. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was going to ask if this would be a game me and Albie would play. It'd be nice to play
yes,
together.
Yes, you could.
But I was reading Reddit's comments, and people were saying the co-op doesn't seem very good.
Oh,
that's a shame.
More of a single player game. I guess we could, if you want. Yeah, yeah. The character designs, I love them. They're pretty good.
Yeah. The animal character designs are really good.
I forgot to mention another game I played on
Go
here,
ahead.
but I
Ooh.
barely played it because I didn't like it. I tried the Concord beta.
Oh, no!
You didn't like it.
Yeah, I saw you playing it. Yeah.
Oh no!
It's like Destiny PvP, and I didn't like Destiny PvP.
Right.
And the only mode that they have available during this beta is like Team Deathmatch, and the map is really super boring. And the map reminds me of Destiny PvP maps a lot. So I was like, nah, I'm not into this. I need to uninstall it later, probably.
We gotta play. When does that Marvel game come out? When does that Marvel version?
Marvel
come out?
Rivals?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
when
There
it
you
comes
go. I think
When's
there's a
that
beta.
Yeah, in the beta anyway. Cool.
But Mary, what if you like the characters and you want to watch the story
The
cutscenes?
story-
I didn't. I kind of like the story cutscenes, and the characters are kind of neat, but I don't like playing the actual game. So
Okay.
Roast them.
I think it's just not for me. Like it's.
Yeah.
I don't. It's hard for me to judge like how well it's made because I'm like, no, I don't want to play this.
Right, sure. That's
No
understandable.
interest. I made my point. Stands clear about my idea of story in multiplayer games. No, thank you,
Okay.
sir.
How about story and card-based games?
Have a good day.
How about a story in a car game, though? How do you feel about that? Huh?
There you go.
In a car game, like
Yeah, in a
Vroom
car
Vroom
game.
Car?
Car.
Like
Oh,
Automotive game.
like Yu-Gi-Oh, like card games.
You mean like Need for Speed?
Need for Speed. Except for the speed
For
is
the-
very slow.
For the 3DO.
What if it was very slow card game also? What if it was very slow? Huh? You think?
It sounds like you're saying card. I kind of.
Yeah.
Car. Let me enunciate. Car.
KRR, like the gun, like that they used in World War II.
Great.
Anyway, Pacific Drive. That's my game for the week here. I played a little of that, bought that last week, and been messing around with that. That's pretty neat. The style is super crazy. Like it's very much roadside picnic. Like it's very soccer. It's like kind of a stalker game.
Oh,
It's-
Stalker.
I thought you
Oh,
said
Soccer.
Oh yeah, soccer. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get going now.
Like FIFA?
I wanna thank you
Yeah,
guys
like
for
a
coming
FIFA.
on the show.
Ooh.
Car FIFA, car football.
Beefer.
FIFA.
Everyone loved like the demo of this Pacific Drive,
Yep.
and then I feel
Yeah.
like it came out and no one played it.
Yeah, it just dropped off.
Yeah,
That's a shame because I think it's pretty darn good, and it just crossed 500,000 units sold. So I don't think that's necessarily true.
Was it on a good sale on the summer
Sorry.
sale or something?
I don't think so. Not that I know of. Maybe it was like $5 off or something like that. It wasn't like a huge amount off.
Oh, it's 40% off right now. Oh, it's Google's lying to me.
Okay. Google
Okay.
sometimes
No.
does lie. So
Yeah. it
$18 right now
right now, go
Yeah.
check it out.
on Steam. Or you go, look around. I guess. But yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Why did you want to get this game? Do you like it?
Yeah,
What's
I
up?
like it. It's like
You
Stalker.
fucked a car.
What?
I mean, what? Sorry.
Why
Okay.
Stalker?
It has like a zone. They refer to
Right,
it as the zone.
Thing.
Yeah.
It's like an area that was cordoned off, quarantined,
Exclusive zone.
an exclusive zone where like I can't remember what exactly the
Exclusion.
words they used were, but something like they did some kind of experiment there or something like that. This company did, and it like went bad.
Uh-oh.
And so now it's like this weird zone where there's like a bunch of towns and stuff like that. This all kind of in ruins. And somehow you end up, you're just doing a delivery around the edge of the zone, and somehow like, big portal opens up, and you end up inside of the zone. So it's pretty neat though. You're driving around, you have a car, and the car is like, what's in control? It's It's like a
The gun,
yeah, control. Like it's the gun and control.
right?
It's like a living thing. It's like a.
Oh,
It's like that kind of thing. Like it's some kind of special object, living, anthropomorphized, kind of deal. And you drive this car around. You're picking up resources. You're hiding from weird fucking flying things all around you. And you're kind of retrofitting this car. Like this is half like, hey, making a sick whip. Let me weld on some things onto this car. Let me throw some paint on this car and drive around. It's pretty fucking neat. I think it's a really good experience.
The one thing I remember about this game is that all of the car repair stuff is really goofy. Like you're slapping
goofy.
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
onto
yeah.
panels.
Yep.
to
Rather
fix
than
it.
like fix something with like it's like actually a paint. You just like whip it onto the thing, and it heals it, which is pretty fucking cool. No, yeah, it's very neat. Go ahead.
The main reason I would play this game is the story, though.
It's
like,
so
is
cool,
that
yeah.
good? Okay, all right.
Is it like to keep you going? It's not just like a very small drip feed or whatever.
No, it
'Cause I thought
definitely
this game
does.
is also a cycle game. Like you read like. What's those cycle games? Like, not Metroidvania kind of. No,
Roguelike
no.
kind of thing?
Roguelike, not. Yeah, roguelike.
No,
Is it a roguelike
no,
where it restarts a bunch? No?
Not really a roguelike. You're not really
Okay, good.
restarting. You go on, like, you have locations on a map you select from, and so it's more like that. You're not like
Okay.
you're restarting or something like that. You kind of bring stuff back to base and you go on missions rather than
Okay.
starting with that.
One of these Steam reviews just says stock car. So is that where you get your stalker reference?
No, I mean it's very stalker.
It's good.
It's very like, you a lot of radio comms, a lot of like
Atmosphere.
deteriorated world where you're wandering around. There's lots of like ruined cars and stuff like that, and weird zones that are kind of like almost irradiated. I don't know what they would call them. Like, so it definitely feels.
Exclusion zones. Is it
Is there combat at all? Sorry.
car
There
combat?
is
Yeah, like-
combat. Yes, there is combat. There is enemies around the area that you do not want to run into, but it's not combat into like, hey, you grab out a gun, and you're probably more incentivized to not engage with combat and to avoid the
Okay.
things around you. But yeah, there's that kind of stuff.
I was gonna say, is like, what's the end game? Is the end game you're trying to drive out of the zone, or find
Yeah,
a
I
way
mean,
to
that's
get
what
out of the zone?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the end of the story. Is you want to get out, right? You ended up somehow stuck in this place. Now there's other people, and they talk to you and go like, "Hey, how the hell did you get in here? We've been in here and we can't get out, and you somehow end up in." So that's kind of the thing. It's like you're trying to get out. But the one thing they tell you early on is like, "Hey, when you get chosen by one of these weird things like this car you have, you're gonna start getting a little weird and more obsessed with the car. You as the character,
okay.
you're gonna start getting more and more obsessed with it and more into it. And so it's pretty neat the way they're setting some stuff up there. They're seeding a table with that. Like, you're gonna start losing your head here a little bit. But it's cool. It's very neat. And the world looks just really dope. A lot of different biomes and stuff you drive through. Go ahead, Sean.
Question. I have a
Yes.
question.
Go ahead, Sean.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Reading these, skimming these Steam reviews, seems like people's biggest complaint is that you can't save from whenever. Are you
Yes.
having that problem?
Yeah, I definitely ran into that where I was in like halfway through a mission and I went like, I would like to stop for a little bit. Nope, you got to finish your mission and go back to base to save. You cannot save during a mission. So, maybe if you're someone who has to, like you guys with kids, if you had to stop, it might not be the best time. Like you might want to be able
Well,
to
as
set
long as
aside
there's
a
a
couple.
pause or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, there's a pause. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, there's a pause.
Yeah, there's a pause.
I was
It's
gonna
not
say,
like you
yeah.
don't pause that. No, but yeah, very very cool. It's neat having a game where you're like driving. Like it's like that's a big part of it.
Mhm.
Like you are moving. You putting windshield wipers on. It's like you got headlights. You got a radio, and then you're also in this universe that's like kind of weird. It's pretty neat. I think it's. I don't know if it's game of the year, but it's probably gonna be on a list. really surprised it's not gotten more buzz because it's really cool.
Yeah.
What type of list? Like best cars in video games list?
Best game of the year
Wow.
list. Game.
Oh.
It's I think.
But what if you list like 50 games long? So it could be like at the bottom. So
Okay. Well, that's. I mean, technically, it's a game of the year in that it's the game. It's a game that was released this year. So, if you wanted to make a list of every single game, it's on that list.
Suicide Squad on my game.
Also on the
list.
on your
Oh,
game
I
of the
got
year
it for
list.
free.
Top.
I can play
you know.
that now, I guess.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
Can I make a confession?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
King.
I bought Suicide Squad
a
from the
shame.
Steam sale.
That's a
No.
shame.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That's a fucking shame.
It was
Why
like
didn't you talk to me?
$18. Who cares?
It was
It's a
cheaper.
Rocksteady game. I want to play it, so I bought it. I'm gonna
Alright,
play it.
that's-
Yeah.
Well, you could have gotten it for free if you waited for Prime Day and you have Amazon
but the-
Prime.
But then I have to use the Amazon launcher, and that thing fucking sucks.
No, it's
Oh.
through the Epic.
Oh.
one.
Yeah, it's through Epic.
That's how they
Oh,
gave it
well-
away. Yeah.
Still Epic
Fuck.
also not
Yeah.
great.
No,
Epic also not great. I mean, there's Lord of the Rings.
whatever.
Yeah, so I'm playing that. That was pretty cool. And that's all I got
Yeah.
this week. Let's wrap up. I think we've done enough.
Yeah, I
Word of the day?
gotta hang out with my child. She's awake and everything
Alright.
now.
Same.
Adios, folks. We'll see you next time. This has been the podcast for the 20th of July, 2024. I've been Albie. That's been Sean. It's been Mary. And that's been DJ. Until next time, we'll see you.
Whoops.
I'm loopy.
What's whoops?
Whoops. This